Hey everybody, welcome to a different kind of Balatro video. Quick spoiler warning, I'm about to reveal the completed tier list for the rest of the intro, so people that are here just to see that don't have to skip to the end. You're welcome. This is a tier list of every negative Joker in Balatro based on its art. A couple things before we begin. Obviously, art is subjective, so if you disagree with me, you're wrong. Also, there are definitely times where consistency is just thrown out the window. I did my best, but 150 Jokers is hard to keep track of. Finally, for some reason, I did a lot of lip smacking and ums in this video, so I apologize if that gets annoying. I did my best to edit those out and the entire thing down, but the stream was a little all over the place. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoy. It's gonna be hard to rank these in a completely non-biased way, and what I mean by that is, like, obviously, Negative Baron is sick because Negative Baron is amazing to have, and so on and so forth. So the goal is just art. Like, regardless of how good the Joker is, regardless of this, that, or the other, the goal is to rank everything on the art. Now, art is subjective. So when I put something that someone thinks is cool in D tier, I don't want to hear it. Or I can hear it, but I'm gonna just respectfully disagree with you. It's also possible that we'll be moving things in and out along the way. Maybe something will start in A and then get bumped down to B, or maybe it'll start at the top of B and then go to the end of B. I'm gonna do my best. Also, what up, Chill Engineer? I kind of like gift card. I mean, we'll get to all of them. We're gonna get to all of them. I promise. I promise. Demonic Piggy 123. Thanks for the. Oh, it's not objective. It's subjective. I meant it's art is subjective. I didn't mean whatever. I'm already failing. I'm not good at doing intros on the fly, which is why I record these post. There, ads blocked successfully. I mean, I'm probably gonna zoom in on the YouTube video so you don't have to look at that, but anyway. So, the other thing about the art being subjective thing is, color is gonna come into this. I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. Like, some of these I'm going to rate lower than others, and it's literally just gonna be a color thing. You'll see what I mean, like, very, very soon. But just know that, like, I'm gonna appreciate soft, cool colors a lot more than, like, ugly, harsh colors, if you know what I mean. I don't want to spoil anything, but you could probably see some standouts, and that's like absolutely gonna come into play. What up, Akari? Glad I randomly decided to open Twitch today. Castle better be an S tier. No spoilers. We're gonna get to it. Ramen D tier. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Your favorite idiot on Twitch. Thanks for the follow. I'm just streaking it. Hey, yo. All right. Easy start. Jimbo. I mean, this just gotta be in B tier. It's Jimbo, which again, that's not very, you know, focused on the art, but like, it's Jimbo, you know what I mean? Like, Jimbo, he can't be put too low. Like, he's classic. The colors don't look that bad. I kind of like Jimbo. He's chilling. Like, I mean, there's not much to say about Jimbo. He's chilling. All right. Also, this is in order by collection, if anyone couldn't tell. This is collection order, not alphabetical order. I want you to know that I downloaded all of these images in collection order, and then after I did that and uploaded them in collection order, it put it alphabetically, and I had to sit here for genuinely 2 hours, I think, total, rearranging everything.
Poly tier list when?
Poly tier list. Maybe we'll do more tier lists if people like this. All right, these ones are easy to distinguish, so I could still do these by name. So, Greedy Joker, I kind of like the, like, softer yellow, almost golden look to Greedy. I'm also going to be ranking these based on, like, how unique they are, if that makes sense, too. I forgot to point that out. So, like, this is actually pretty unique compared to the base art. The color's pretty much the same, but, like, I like it. I don't think it goes as high as A tier, but I like the way Greedy looks. I'll put Greedy in B tier, and I'll put Greedy above Jimbo, I'll say. That's not working. There we go. I like the way this like golden yellow looks. Lusty Joker, this weird lime green color. I don't know how I feel about Lusty being lime. It's Lusty, right? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this.
Damn page.
Full screen? What you mean full screen the page? All right, I don't really like the weird lime green that Lusty has going on. I'm gonna put Lusty in C tier. It's just so different.
Can't wait for the eventual sequel for this video where you do cryptid mod
Oh,
cards.
Jesus Christ, that would take so long. Maybe. Also, the ads are not covered anymore. However, don't Alta 4. All right, this is Wrathful Joker. Wrathful Joker, I like. I really like Wrathful Joker. Nice, like, cool blue is a lot different than the normal, like, dark blue thing that it has going on. I'm putting this high B tier. It's just not very unique though. So like I'm saving S and A for the like very, very unique, extremely good looking ones in my opinion. And so for the same reason, Gluttonous can go in B. I will put it above Greedy because I really like the purple. The purple is also a really nice, chill purple color. I like it. I just don't like the green on this one. This video is going to be a disaster to edit. Okay. I believe this is Jolly Joker, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to try to remember these based just off of the symbols at the bottoms. So this should be Jolly Joker. Same as Jimbo. Like the darker blue that he's got going on mixed with the light blue, I kind of like it. It's not crazy, but like it looks good. A lot of these next ones are going to be basically just like based on color, by the way. So Jolly, good. This is Zany. It's a little weird looking, but I still like it enough. I'd put it below Jolly. So Zany, I like. Still put it in B, Jolly, and then Zany. This is the 2-pair one. Crystal the Cat, thanks for the YouTube membership. Whoopee! All right, so Mad Joker? Yeah. All right, Mad Joker, it's weird, same kind of like weird colors as the Lusty. I don't really like the yellow and green. I'm not a fan. I'd say it's worse looking than the weird lime green Lusty Joker. This is Crazy Joker, same thing. Yellow, red, and blue. There's too much. I don't like bad. Now all right. I was gonna say the black and yellow on Droll Joker is kind of cool looking, but it's not like a good black and yellow. You know what I mean? Like this is again like too much lime colors going on, not enough yellow colors. Maybe that's just like a trick of the mind kind of thing, but I still like the all black that's going on, so I'll put it at the bottom of B tier, but I'm not a big fan. High B, I don't know. I do like this purple and this blue more than this, and I definitely don't like it as much as these, so I'd say low B for this one. And then now we're moving to the chips ones. I remember this is Sly Joker. Same thing as Jolly. I like the way Sly Joker looks. It's a nice... Doggo wants to be let out of the room. I like Sly Joker, though. The blue, it's similar to the Jolly Joker blue, which makes sense. A lot of these are going to be pretty close, if not the same in color. So that was Sly Joker. So that means this is Wily Joker. Again, I am not a fan. This is worse than this one, in my opinion. I don't know what it is. There's just even more color contrast going on. I don't like it. I'll put it here. Because the lime green is slowly growing on me, but this purple is different than this purple. These pinks are the same, though. I don't like it. The 2-pair one is Clever Joker? Clever, Devious, and then Crafty. Yeah. Okay, so Clever Joker. I kind of like the yellow. This yellow and green looks better than this yellow and green, in my opinion. It's just a shading thing. I'm actually okay with this one. I kind of like it. Low B for me for this one. Also, I've just realized the lips on a lot of these are different colors. I don't know how I feel about the blue lips now that I've pointed that out, but... So, that was... clever? How do I keep forgetting this? Alright, so that was clever. Now it's devious. I don't know how I feel about this one. Blue lips or chips, red lips or mole? Oh, it is. How did I never notice that? I feel like I should start over. This has been such a nightmare, but I'm not going to remember the order of this, so I'm just going to make it work. All right, so it was... Ah, shoot, what was the last one I did? I did clever, so now I'm on to devious. It's, again, this is the same as this one, where there's just too much going on. The yellow and the blue and the orange, and, like, the yellow is kind of nice, the blue is kind of nice, but there's too much happening. The two, again, and this is not me hating on straights, but these two can go next to each other. And then finally, this is Crafty Joker. This is not a good blue-yellow combo. I am not a fan. I would say it probably goes at the bottom of C tier, in my opinion. I'm gonna reserve D tier for the things that are just actively ugly, in my opinion. So, like, none of these are bad looking, but I'm definitely not a fan of most of these. You'll see what I mean later. Hating on straights could be taken out of context pretty bad. I didn't think that as soon as I said it, but it's fine. All right, we're finally getting to the unique ones that I'm not gonna have to, like, look up constantly. So, Half Joker, it's the same as Jimbo in my mind, where, like, it's just kind of generic. There's nothing crazy going on here. There's not much to say about it. It's just, I mean, all of these are just color inverted or whatever you'd like to call it, but there's nothing super unique about Half Joker compared to normal Half Joker. So for that reason, I'll just put him low C. There's at least more interesting things happening with the other ones. This is just knockoff Jimbo cut in half. Not a fan. Joker stencil, this is not a good one either. Joker it's just, it literally is just from a white card to a black card and from black text to white text. I mean, this has gotta be one of the worst ones. I mean, it's still Joker stencil, so it looks cool, but there's nothing negative or unique about it. It's literally just white to black, black to white. It's boring. There's nothing cool about it. I don't know what to, I don't know. I feel kind of bad putting Joker stencil in D tier, quite literally a nothing burger. Right, exactly. Like, some of these other ones are nothing burgers, but they're at least still kind of cool. All right. Four Fingers is the first really, really weird one. There's a couple of them that are crazy weird looking. I think Four Fingers is one of them. I don't know what it is about the, like, green background with the black hand. It looks evil. Like, it goes from just being a Joker to looking weird and evil, and it's weird. I kind of like it.
All you Sock and Buskin fans, the standard has been set.
We'll get to Sock and Buskin later. Sock and Buskin is all the way down here. We'll get to it.
Nice.
But it kind of works though in my mind. Like, I do like it. I think this will be the first A tier. And again, hear me out. It's just because it's unique. I know I was hating on, like, the harsher colors, but something about the harsh green with the hand and it looks like an evil Joker, I kind of like it. I think I'd put this one A tier. It's cool. All right. Same, I think, goes for... Similarly, I think goes for Mime. I don't know what it is about the... Not scarf, whatever you'd call that. And I
hate the Joker stencil looks like regular Joker on Amber Acorn local thunk update.
I I agree. I said that the other day on stream, I think. I don't know what it is about the yellow mixed with the... Okay, that's what it is. Again, some of this is colors. The yellow instead of the red mixed with the mostly black. Like, black and yellow is a good color combo. Mime looks good. I think it is good enough for a low A. I'm sure there will be some other A's that pass up Mime, but I do really like the way Mime looks. It's really pretty. Negatives are just... Okay, the hue shifted I didn't know. I knew it couldn't only be inverted colors, because some of them look a little weird. The hue shift makes more sense. Mime ain't all that. I think it looks good. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. We might do some adjusting later. Either way, whatever. I was gonna say, credit card is bad. This is disgusting looking. It's bad. We don't want this. It's negative. Credit card is a disgusting lime green mixed with a ugly puke orange, and then like you can't even read it's bad. I don't like it. This is an easy D tier. It's unique, but it's so badly unique. I hate it. All right, we get another. It's funny though that we get a couple cool ones and then a really bad one and then immediately another cool one. I mean, negative dagger has to be high. I don't think I would put it as high as S, but I don't know, the background with the purple swirls on the dagger, it's sick. I don't think I want to give it S tier. S tier is going to be like upper echelon, by the way. Maybe we'll move it to S tier. I think it's above Mime. I actually do think I would put it above Fingers as well. High A tier, it's good looking. I like it. It does kind of look like antimatter now that you've mentioned it. I don't know if I've ever realized that. But yeah, dagger, high A tier. Maybe we'll move it up to S further down the line. It's good. All right. Banner. Banner is okay. I think Banner can go here. Right, like not bottom B tier, but definitely on the lower half of B tier. Because like it's not bad, right? Like I'm not hating on negative Banner. It's just it's not as good looking as the upper B tier. But actually, okay, I think I'll put it here. Oop, sorry, here. Like, I don't know, this purple is starting to tick me off a little bit. It's not as bad as these, but it's not as cool as these. I like it. It's good. I like it, but it's not high B or A tier good. That one's pretty easy. All right, Mystic Summit. I don't know how to explain Mystic Summit, but Mystic Summit looks good. I like Mystic Summit. Because it stops looking like a mountainous, rocky kind of thing. It looks almost like a little underwater volcano that's like bubbling up, if you know, like the rocks look like bubbles. I'm saying high B tier, above Jimbo. Like, I wouldn't give it, okay, I lie. Highest of B tier so far. I started looking more and it changed my mind. It's good. The colors are nice. It's got a very unique and different feel to it. I like it. I like Mystic Summit. All right, this is, I always forget the names. This is Marble, I believe. Marble, and this one down here is Stone. This is Marble Joker. Marble Joker goes from being a nice marble color, obviously that makes sense, like a stony light white gray, to doo-doo brown. I'm not messing with doo-doo brown Marble Joker. It looks bad. I think I'll give it high C since it's still pretty unique. It's definitely not hurting my eyes like Lusty does, but I don't like it. It's not good for sure. I just watched my favorite baseball team lose the World Series, so I'm happy. Wait, why did he want them to lose? Negative Marble Joker is just lower bright. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not super unique. It doesn't look very good, but it's not D tier bad. Okay, Loyalty card is cool. It's got the black and yellow going on. I don't know. Also, I just realized, are these holes, like, it's gonna be really hard to see unless I super zoom in. Oh, are these holes see-through in-game? Like, are these hole punches, like, actually like that in-game? Can you just barely see through it? If so, that's, like, really cool. I need to zoom out a little more. Oh, there we go. Okay, I do like it. I would say this one I would put just above Jimbo. Like, it's not crazy. It's not super cool. It's definitely cooler than some of the rest of these, but it's not crazy. You know, it's got a nice color scheme. It looks unique. All right. Now we're going to get to one that I feel like might be controversial, not just because of my opinion, but because of other people's opinions. I don't know how people are going to feel about negative 8-ball. Negative 8-ball, I don't know where to put it, if I'm being completely honest. Like, the 8-ball looks cool. The background looks weird. It, at the same time, does and doesn't go together. It's weird, right? I don't... Like, I could see this going in high C tier. I could see it going in low B, high B. I think for that, all of those reasons, actually, I'm going to throw it in the middle right here. Because I don't know how to feel about it, and that in my mind is like, just put it in the middle and leave it there. I don't know. It's weird. I'm trying not to bring the actual 8-ball Joker into this, because we all know how to feel about actual 8-ball Joker, but like, the art is weird. It's like, it's so close to being good and bad. I like the background. Like, I like the background and I don't like the background at the same time. And so for that reason, just, I'm gonna throw it in the middle and leave it. I don't know where to put him. It's a cool and weird one at the same time. I don't know. I think we just leave him here and move on. I don't know what to do about it. Okay. Misprint.
8-ball is an easy S.
Easy? I can't. I think if we go back and move 8-ball higher, everything else has to be moved higher, is my opinion. Like, if I'm putting 8-ball in upper B or lower A, I'm moving Dagger up immediately, I think. I'm trying to compare it to the other things. I like the colors, but they minorly clash. I think that's what it is. And not like a good clash. It's not like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it where it is. We'll maybe change it later. Misprint, I do like. I would definitely put it above Jimbo. I think I will just put it above Jimbo. Because obviously the colors aren't crazy, but something about the misprint effect going on with this weird, like, line and the, like, bleeding off of the card, the colors make it look nice. Like, it's cool. I like the colors on it. It's like half Joker's just Joker cut in half, but this is like, it's got some weird effects going on with the colors. So I think I'll put that middle of B tier as well. That feels pretty safe for me. 8-ball's better than loyalty card? Okay, I think I would agree with that. What up, Donovan? 8-ball better than Mystic Summit? This is the best I can do, and I'm not moving it after this, okay? The more I look at it, the more I'm agreeing that it is cool. In my opinion, though, and this is like, I'm actually gonna stop moving it, subjective, it's not better than Mystic Summit. I like the way Mystic Summit looks. Mystic Summit is really cool looking. I like Mystic Summit more than I like 8-ball. I'm gonna leave it here. For real this time, no more moving 8-ball unless we come back to the tier list at the end. Anyway, we have an easy one for the next one. I mean, this is S tier. Dusk is so good looking. Oh my gosh. The way that the background on Dusk becomes like a nice orange hue something about the mountains and the clouds having the same color and the stars turning to like a dark black twinkle. Not all of this is going to be super visible on camera. I actually will zoom in a little bit to it. Dude, I mean, Dusk is S tier, easy S tier, and like you know, we'll have some S tier contenders later, but for now, it's just in its own tier. It's so good looking. I love Dusk. Dusk is sick. I like it. Okay. Next. Oh God. I mean, dude, Raised Fist has got to be D tier. If we're following the same logic as Credit Card, this is you cannot. It doesn't even look like a fist anymore. It just like all of the detail on the fist is lost. The yellow and orange do not look good together. I don't. It's not good. It looks ugly. I don't like him. I don't like negative Raised Fist. The biggest disappointment compared to the original Dusk. Okay, here's another thing I want to point out because I don't think I've said this yet. I'm comparing them to each other, not to the originals, as best as I can. Again, this is all subjective. I'm winging 99% of this, if you can't tell. So, is Slay the Joker's on for this? It wouldn't work. What up, Collector's Broke, buddy? I'm trying not to... Okay, I guess I did just compare this to the original. Maybe I'm a liar. Looks like a weird light bulb. It does. I don't like that I looked at that now. It does look like a weird light bulb. Okay, maybe we are comparing some of them to the original. But I think even if we say that, even if we're comparing them to the originals, which I think I have been, that's fair. Dusk, I think, is just... I don't know. I can't even remember what the original looks like. I just think Dusk looks good. Okay, anyway, Raised Fist, bad. I think most of us can agree. It's, like, I feel bad putting it in D tier, but it does kind of look like a weird light bulb now that someone in YouTube chat pointed it out. Like, I don't like it. All right, Chaos. Chaos is fine. I think if we're sticking with colors and a uniqueness kind of theme, it's not crazy, therefore B tier, right in the middle. I'd put it above Wily Joker. No, he's got yellow lips. Zany Joker. It's cool. The purple hair's kind of cool. I like the orange suit. Those go kind of well together, but it's nothing crazy. Like, I don't really know what to say about Chaos. It's one of the B tier Jokers. B is our middle of the pack. It's on the lower end of the middle because it doesn't look very good in my opinion. That's just where he's gonna be. It's fine. All right, Fibonacci. Fibonacci is good. I do not think that Fibonacci is S tier good, but I do think that Fibonacci is A tier good. I'm having trouble deciding on where in A tier. We know we're putting it A tier. That's easy. Like, this weird shimmery blue color is really pretty. The like swirly white line kind of adds something to it. The yellow on this one is not so much that it's taking away from the other colors. It almost accents it. I think I'd go bottom A. I was gonna put it higher, but I think the black and yellow mime is still doing it, and these are just too weird and unique that I like them a lot. I think high A. It's good. I like it, but it's not good. Dusk is my least favorite of all. What? That's crazy. What? I still think the colors have so little. It's crazy. Is this in comparison to their normal art? It's kind of in comparison to their normal art. It's kind of in comparison to each other, and then some of it is just like a vibe take, if that makes sense. Like, how am I, like, just, I'm looking at it, how does it make me feel? But I'm trying not to compare them to the Jokers, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to weigh into the fact that I hate Four Finger. Okay, I don't hate Four Fingers. What's a Joker up here that I hate? You know, like, okay, I don't hate 8-Ball either. There's not a good example up here now. You get the idea. All right. But yeah, Fibonacci, low A in my opinion. Oh no. I'm gonna have to disappoint some people. I kind of want to see what people say about Steel Joker first. Negative Dusk is growing on me. The longer I leave it up there, the more I feel like it belongs up there. I want to see what chat is feeling about Steel Joker. Because someone in YouTube chat said Steel is fire. Someone said Steel is cool, but not the best. Steel is mid. Steel Joker barely changed. That's my problem with it. My problem with Steel Joker is it keeps the like shimmery steel, like metallic effect, but it's just black. There's just nothing, like, it just looks weird now. There's no, like, it's not even a steel color. Like, this is not a metal color. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't like it. I was originally gonna put this down in the pits. I think I will go high C. I think the more people are talking about it, the more it's growing on me. I don't know. Okay, maybe the more I'm looking at it, the more I like it. Looks like cold blue steel. Okay, maybe it's growing on me a little bit, actually. Okay, I will put this in high B tier. I have changed my mind. I will put it above 8 Ball as well. You guys have convinced me. It has changed my mind. Or you guys have changed my mind. I'm starting to like it more. The longer I look at it, it is like a darker... I'm starting to like it. I still can't put it above Mystic Summit. I would put it high B. I like it more than the rest of this. It is at least unique a little bit too. I'll B but below 8 Ball. The more I look at 8 Ball, the more I think the shimmer low-key looks cool. I think that's part of the reason I'm moving it up. I think I'll leave it high B. Also J Reed. J Reed Rain Orb. J Reed Rain. Am I saying something naughty? Am I saying something bad by reading your name? There's a lot of new people in chat today. Did like someone tag me and say like that I'm doing this right now or something, like in Murphy's Discord or something? I thought about doing that, but I just didn't. I can't understand how below 8 Ball, how 8 Ball is below Mime. The black and yellow on Mime looks so good. I can't explain it. I like Mime. Mime looks so good. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I like it. I like it. I don't really like 8 Ball. 8 Ball looks weird. I can't explain it. It's an art thing. I'm looking at 8 Ball and I'm like, ah, weird. I'm looking at Mime, I'm like, ah, black and yellow, cool. We'll revisit some of these later. Apparently, I'm having some really hot takes. Non-hot take. No way this is a hot take. Dude, this is awful. Scary Face is living up to the name with this negative. Bro, this is too much. This bright white with the disgusting lime yellow is... I hate it. I do not like it. Scary Face, scary. Bad color combo. Evil. No. Don't like. Bad evil. Hate Scary Face. In my opinion, Mime is low B. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to Mime. But Scary Face is as awful as Dusk. What are we talking about? Anyway, all right, let's go through some more easy ones. Okay, yes, I do like Abstract. I like Abstract quite a bit. It's got the normal colors of Jimbo, the yellow, blue kind of thing going on, but it just looks weird. That Scary Face, yeah, the eyes are here. Like that and that. I do like Abstract. I think I'd put it upper B. I like it. It's got a similar thing as Misprint. Okay, maybe I need to move Misprint up actually. But I like the colors on Abstract with the, I don't know. It's good. I like it. It's still not crazy, but it's good. Delayed gratification. I'm gonna try to get us back on track to the tier list since there's too many. Twitch is back. It doesn't say it's back. I don't know. But delayed gratification, I don't know how to feel. This one's kind of like an 8 Ball effect for me. Excuse me. I don't really know how to feel about it. Because, like, the weird silk, like, whatever this, like, weird stringy effect is, I don't know if I like it or dislike it. I think I like it. I think I'm on the enjoyment side of delayed grat, but I don't know how much I enjoy it, if that makes sense. I think putting it here is fair, right? Because it's got some weird stuff that I don't know how to feel about, but it is objectively cooler and more unique than a lot of the other B tier stuff. But, you know, I like Abstract and 8-Ball and Steel Joker better, I think. I think Delayed Grat goes here. Seems fine. Okay. Hack has got to be down here somewhere. Hack is...
Delayed Grat is nice and shiny when you move it.
Why did I try to move it? Why did I try to move it on the webpage? So stupid. Oh, man. Okay, but Hack, this is a really bad color contrast. It's just a bright, shiny yellow mess. The only thing you can really see at this point is his shirt and kind of the hair. I don't like Hack. The crowd has just become a white blob with no defining characteristics. I gotta leave. Hack's gotta be D tier. It's ugly. We'll leave him there and we'll move on. Jimbo being brighter is pissing me off. I don't know why it's like that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
Nice.
Nice. I downloaded this straight off the wiki. I don't remember anything being weird about it. Noticing a pattern, all lime negative jokers are ranked lower. I am definitely taking color into effect. It's just too much, like... Hack in a sea of puke. Yeah, that's it's not that I hate lime. It's just that some of these lime jokers are missing a lot of characteristics. They just kind of become an unviewable mess, and the lime starts to look bad. Also, these are more of a yellow lime than like Lusty's kind of a nice lime. I'm okay with Lusty Joker, but these ones are I don't like. Extreme cut up. Okay, thank God. Okay, Pareidolia I think is bad.
Hot take lime lemon.
Lime the fruit over lemon the fruit? That's a hot take. I like lemon the fruit. Not a big fan of lime the fruit. I don't know how to feel about the purple Pareidolia with the black playing cards. It looks weird. And not a good weird. I don't think it's D tier material. Maybe it is D tier material, actually. Pareidolia is incredible, actually. It's off-putting in a bad way. I don't know how to explain it. Does Tyler, the creator, say lime the fruit? A tier for Pareidolia? What? I don't like it. I don't know what it is about this purple. It feels like high C. That's what I was I was thinking low C, potentially. The lavender's giga ugly. That's what I'm saying, like, this purple on Wrathful, no, this is on Gluttonous. This purple, I like. This one, I don't. And there's not a lot of other things to, like... I think, okay, I'm coming to realize that the monocolor ones are almost entirely color dependent, which makes sense. I don't know how to explain it other than that, but like if it's mainly one color and the color is a weird color, it looks bad. Like these lime colors, bad. And I feel the same about Pareidolia. I'll put it high as C tier because I don't know, it still kind of looks cool, but I'm not a fan of, I don't know, it's off-putting. It looks weird. If Wrathful is A tier, then Pareidolia is also A tier, TBH. I don't know. There's something different I don't know. I can't explain it. This is definitely like a vibe ranking. God, we're gonna have to revisit and change some of these things around, aren't we? I don't know. I don't like it. I wish there were a lot more easy ones, excuse me. We got an easy one coming up. Evil Banana is A tier.
Evil and intimidating banana.
Evil and intimidating banana is A tier. It's cool looking. It still looks like a banana. It's still got banana colors, but it's evil. I mean, it's the same it's the same vibe as Four Fingers. I don't know how high we put it. I think higher A tier, if I'm being honest. I think high A tier. I don't think it's as cool as Ceremonial Dagger, though. I think Ceremonial Dagger is gonna be our wall for S tier, if that makes sense. Like a Ceremonial Dagger, maybe we'll move it up. I will also say I'm gonna do some redistribution to try to make this look like more of a bell curve at the end, and I'll also probably change some of my opinions after we've ranked some more. I think for now, high A is a good spot for Banana. It's better than Four Fingers. It's better than mine, better than Fib. Not as cool as Ceremonial Dagger, in my opinion. We're gonna put him there. All right. Even Steven. I like Even Steven. I think, but it's one of the basic ones, you know, so it kind of has to just go in B tier because there's nothing crazy cool about it. I think I'd put this one above Banner. I don't know. He looks cooler than the Droll and the other ones. There's just something about it. I don't know what it is. I like it more than these ones. And then for the same reason, Odd Todd, I like more than this. Come on, Odd Todd. There you go. Those ones are quick and easy ones to kind of rank together. Because I like the cool, dark... The blues with the blacks look better than the weird lime colors with the blacks. But, like, even Steven's okay. Even Steven, I'd put lower B. And then Odd Todd, I'd put lower B as well. Even Steven, Odd Todd, I'm happy with those. Scholar... Scholar's gonna be one. Scholar's hard for me. I mean, Scholar is Doc. Like, Scholar is Dr. Spectre. That is what I believe his mascot is based off of. And therefore, that makes me want to immediately rank it higher than some other things. I think here feels good. Scholar is still not crazy unique, but it is cool. I think the colors go well on Scholar. I like the yellow A+ in the corner. It makes it really pop with the black background. The rest of the colors on Scholar are cool. I think an upper B tier. Not in the middle of B. Kind of goes with the abstract and the delayed grat. But below the... Rank it F for the memes. Yeah. Hey, this is for that Nebula seed that you gave us in the charity event. At the bottom, in the pits. Okay. I love reading chat messages of people jumping the gun to things that I'm like almost to, like knowing I'm about to have to get to it. Okay, business card. I don't know what to do about business card. I think part of me wants to rank it in the middle. Part of me feels like I have to do to business card what I have to do with Joker Stencil, but that makes me feel like I need to move Joker Stencil. Does that make sense? Like, because I feel like if I rank this one different than Joker Stencil, considering we called Joker Stencil a nothing burger, I don't know. I think they're different. I don't know how to explain it. I think Joker Stencil stays where it is. But yeah, I do like business card. I think it's definitely better than the low B tier. I think I'd put it here. I think I'd put it in the upper end of B. I think it's got less going on than some of the high B tier Jokers, and that makes it a little more simplistic, but it's still good. It's still upper B tier in my mind. I think I'd put this here. I vibe with that. That's fine. Business card looks like a premium item. I think that's what it is, right? I think there's something about like a black and white, like black with white text business card that feels very fancy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's reminding me of those like metal credit cards that like the really rich people have. Maybe that's the kind of vibe it's giving. Okay, that helps me understand why I like it so much. I like that. Okay. Supernova is my favorite Joker, which makes it even harder to be objective. I do think the art on it is really cool looking. But I do not think it is S tier worthy. I'm gonna put it where I think it goes, and then we'll discuss. I think it goes here. Come on, there we go. Again, maybe we'll readjust this, and I do also hate having to put it below S tier because it is my favorite Joker in the game for a lot of reasons, but it just doesn't have the S tier vibe. I don't know. Maybe when we redistribute, it gets bumped up a little bit, but it just doesn't have the S tier, like, absolute... I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm sorry for the for wanting it in S tier and not getting it, but I really like the Supernova itself turning from white to black and then having like a very like, I don't know, a very white blue mystic space background. Looks really good, but it's not quite S tier. I don't know how to explain it. I think it goes high A. I like the vibe more than some of the other A tier ones. Supernova and Dagger are S. Okay, got it. All right, we'll come back. It's fine. I don't get what's so good about negative Supernova. I think it's the actual the star, like, you know, the explosion in the middle, the Supernova itself turning from white to black, and the like the coolness of the inverted space colors. I don't know. It's similar to the stars on Dusk going from white to black, but like a black star looks really cool. I don't think it's all that. I don't know. Now I feel like I am overthinking it and I should move it. But I feel like I should leave it for now. It became a black hole. Say that again. Oh God, what did I say? We're gonna leave it high A for now. We'll do some changing and some redistributing later. A black hole surrounded by a nebula. I mean, honestly, I'm liking this explanation. And for that reason, I'm gonna leave it there. All right. Ride the bus. I like it. I like this orangey color. Oh, explosion. Yeah. I like the orange color mixed with the black and white on the middle of the sign. I think it's good. I think it's a B tier. I don't think it's got anything super fancy going on. I don't want to throw it in A tier. I think it's B tier though. I think it's high B tier. I'm gonna put it next to some things and kind of vibe it out. Honestly, I would maybe even put it here. We're definitely gonna have to do some shuffling in a bit. Some redistributing to make A and, you know, stuff like that more balanced. The orange kind of has aura. I think, yeah, right? Like, I don't know what it is about an orange sign, but it looks cool. I like it. I like, how many do we have left? Okay, we're getting there. It looks cool because it looks evil. Maybe it is like an evil thing. The evil ones do tend to look cooler. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like, negative is kind of just like the inherently like, oh, you know, evil unseen explosion be like, but like some of them don't have evil colors, but this is definitely like an evil orange and black, like Halloween-y vibe. Okay, Space Man. I don't know. I don't know what to do with Spaceman. Spaceman is chilling in the negative supernova black hole. I feel like I'm gonna have to do some redistributing later. I think Spaceman's a B tier, but I think it's a low B tier. Like even here. Like, I don't know. It looks weird. Like a black spacesuit just doesn't look very right. Something about his face in the helmet looks really off-putting. And then there's just not a lot going on. It's just kind of a black and white. Like, it's still good looking. It's still cool. But, like, you know, I don't know. I like the cool blue Jokers more than I like the Spaceman, I think. And for that reason, I'll put him in the lower half of B. I love Spaceman too much for how little he procs. Same. Okay, yeah. Negative Egg is another one that's going to be hard to rank objectively because everyone loves Negative Egg, like in Balatro, the actual gameplay. And so, like, I think I actually am going to take that into account a little bit. I think Egg has to be somewhere towards the middle of B tier. It's not cool enough to put it in A. Can we be honest? Like, I'm not gonna do these other Jokers injustice and put it in A. I'll put it here, okay? I'll put it in the upper half of B. I think there are some definitely cooler ones, upper B. Some of these are probably gonna get moved up to A as well. I think it's cooler than a lot of these basic B tier Jokers though. I'll leave them here. Yeah. Burglar? I think Burglar goes next to Spaceman, actually. I think Burglar probably goes here, right? Right here, right next to Spaceman, pretty much. For the same thing, right? Like, it's not like it doesn't look that bad. Like, the inverted black and white is fine. The yellow lips are fine. But, like, there's nothing crazy. Like, he's not that cool. He's not bad. So B tier, but he's not that cool, right? Okay, this is another one that I feel like is going to be controversial. I don't like... I mean, I'm just going to call it Whiteboard. I don't like Whiteboard. Whiteboard, I don't like his face. I don't like Whiteboard's face. He's creepy in a bad way. Bad evil Blackboard, not good evil Blackboard. I don't like Whiteboard. He's always been off-putting for me. I don't like Whiteboard. I think I'm gonna put it above Paradolia. I'll give it high C tier, but I don't like it. It's kind of cool because Blackboard, Whiteboard, I have always thought Whiteboard looked like icky is the best way I can describe it. Like, it gives me the ick. It makes me feel off-put. I don't know how to... Does that make sense? Like, is it kind of cool? Yeah. Like, but it gives me ick. I don't like. Also, wait, someone said... Hold on. Burglar goes with Mime, so Mime should be next to Spaceman. Do we really hate Mime that much? God, I'm gonna have to Why is Paradolia? No, Paradolia, no. It's too much of the same weird lavender color with nothing to break it up. It looks weird. I don't like it. Streamers and... I'm not reading that out loud. Okay, we're gonna come back to a bunch of this later. A lot of this will be easier. No, lavender is not an ugly color, but just something about the lavender with the black and yellow cards is weird looking. Okay, anyway, Runner feels kind of easy. Runner's unique enough that I'd put it in upper B. Does that make sense to everyone? Can we at least agree with Runner? We've got a lot of ones that people are not agreeing with, but Runner looks cool. I like his hair. He's got a blue headband now, which is nice. And, like, the rest of it's fine. Like, it's cooler than some of these other just basic ones, but he's not super unique. So, middle B tier. On the slightly upper side. In, like, the 55 percentile or something like that. Justice for Whiteboard? I don't like Whiteboard. We'll come back to... All right, you know what? We're going to make a list of ones that we have to revisit. How about this? Will this make everyone happy? We need to revisit Mime, Blackboard, and what are the other ones? Paradolia? I don't remember how to spell Paradolia. We'll come back to those three. What time is it where y'all live? It is 12:20 a.m. So 00:20 if you're using military time. Whiteboard is S? No. Whiteboard twice. Dagger should be an S. We're gonna do like a general. Oh, I forgot about 8-Ball. I forgot everyone's been freaking out about 8-Ball. Fine. We're gonna do a general overview, like for non-specific Jokers after this. But these are the ones that we really need to touch on. November 2nd for me now as well. Okay. 0120. Yeah, it's 0020 for me. Supernova. We're gonna, okay, the ones that are already like at the top or bottom of tiers are probably gonna get redistributed a little bit anyway, so we'll come back to it. But I think Ice Cream is finally another one that we can agree on. Ice Cream is good. I don't know what it is about the color contrast that makes it look like, I mean, this is like exactly waffle cone color. Negative Ice Cream turns exactly into a waffle cone. And this weird lime ice cream with a blue ice cream scoop on top and the sprinkles, A tier. Easy. Easy A tier. I like it more than Fibonacci. Easy A tier. I'm tempted. Maybe we move it up a little bit, actually. Maybe we're gonna have to shake up. We're gonna have to shake up the A tier at some point. But for now, easy A tier. I like it. It's very cool looking. Good night, Odin. Okay. About to eat some ice cream right now? Hell yeah. I feel like oh God. It's a KFC soft serve. After we finish, we should take 10 to 20 seconds on each Joker changing rank. I think that's a good idea. I mean, some of them I'm gonna kind of gloss over, but yeah, we will do that. Okay, DNA B tier in my mind. It's no longer DNA colors. Before I leave, can you do shortcut? Oh my God, shortcut is so far down. I don't want to go out of order. I don't want to go out of order for the video. I'll spoil it. Anyway. A DNA, like, it's no longer DNA colors, like how it's typically represented in media. If that, like, you know, in like science books and stuff like that, or at least from what I remember. But it's still good looking. I think I'd put him. I think I'd put him here. I like it. It's aight. DNA becomes RNA. Oh, does it really? Is that the colors of RNA? We're gonna get to shortcut. I promise. I promise. I only spoiled it for Odin because they're going to bed. But yeah, I think DNA is a B tier contender. It's fine. It's cool. It's not bad. But it's not super unique. I think it's on the lower end of the unique B tiers. I'm watching my TV, heck yeah. Okay. DNA B tier seems fine to me. I'm gonna leave him there. I think it's cool. I don't think it's amazing. Splash card. Something about the splash card I like. I'm not gonna do some other ones in justice and put this in like A tier or something crazy, but I will put this in the upper, and by upper I do mean upper end of B tier.
You better be careful with this splash card.
I'm being careful with the splash card. Splash card is cool. Something about the negative dark ripple effect and the dark effect on the water, excuse me, is nice, especially considering it still looks like water. I think that's the best way I can describe it. It's kind of like some of the other Nothing Burger ones where not too much has changed, but the stuff that has changed is in a good way. It's really cool in my mind. I like it here. Like, it's not as cool as the...
Nice.
Nice? Okay, good. We agree. It's not as cool as Negative Ride the Bus or like Mystic Summit and stuff. Okay, maybe Mystic Summit needs to be lower, actually. Maybe it is cooler than Mystic Summit. I'm gonna have to reorganize so much of this list. Superposition soon, TM. Okay, the more I'm looking at this, we're gonna go ahead and do a couple rearranges, all right? How about this? For now, I think we do move Splash Card up quite a bit. No, we leave it for now. I'm leaving it for now. I don't care. We'll get back to it later. All right. Another one Can you at least rank Blue Joker by the time I get executed in 5 minutes? Yes, we're doing Blue Joker now. Blue Joker is cool. I like it. He hasn't changed much, but can we be honest? The dark blue is sick. I like the dark blue. It looks good. The shimmer effect is way more obvious. I don't even know if I normally notice that Blue Joker has this kind of like shimmery gradient effect. I mean, it's just put an extra splash card. It's sick. It looks good. It's cool. He's vibing. The dark blue looks sick.
Do you expect this simple tier list video to get so heated so quickly?
No, but that's because I haven't interacted with any kind of tier list, like, social thing in a while, and I always forget that people get very heated over ranking things, so I should have expected that. Okay. Let me do one quick rearrange so that some things in the upper regions match up. I'm taking 4 fingers and moving it down to the bottom of A, and I'm gonna move Mime to just to the bottom of A as well. How about this? So Ice Cream and Fib both move up 2, and I think 4 fingers and Mime both move down 2, and that's because in my mind, Sixth Sense goes next to 4 fingers. I don't know what it is about this weird evil green effect that has such a cool vibe to it. I like Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense is very cool looking. Very evil card, very evil vibe going on with the green. It's good. Me watching Supernova not move up to S tier. We're gonna get to that later. We're gonna get to it later, I promise. You'll see. It's fine. We'll see. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 8-ball move Mime. God. We are never gonna agree on all of this. Evil Green is a cool name for it. I like it. Evil Green can stay here. This one's gonna be controversial as well. Oh my god. I don't even want to begin with how mad people are gonna get at Constellation. Constellation has the whiteboard effect. It looks so weird. I don't like negative Constellation. Look at... I'm
Mr.
zooming
Streamer.
in. I don't know what it is about these 2 stars being like really beady eyes. I don't know. No, I don't like Constellation. It's got the same effect as the blackboard, whiteboard thing. It becomes so uncanny is the word for it. It doesn't look right. It's off-putting in a way, and that's the only way I can think to describe it. I do not like a negative Constellation. I don't like it. It's uncanny. It makes me feel icky. No likey. No like. Supernova has whiteboard effect. Yeah, like it just becomes uncanny. Like it doesn't. It feels weird. It feels menacing. It's not in a good way. Like I don't like it. All right, while we wait for ads, I need to hold on. I've been talking nonstop for like an hour. I need to grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay, someone said that Constellation shares colors with Supernova. Do I need to be zoomed in more? Oh, this is good. Someone said Constellation shares colors with Supernova, but this one's not a color thing, okay? It's not because it's not the colors that are bad, it's the face that's bad, okay? Okay, hear me out. That's what it is with Blackboard too. It's nothing to do with the colors being bad on these, it's that the face becomes like uncanny. It stops looking like a joke. Like, look at these weird beady eyes, man. His eyes are weird and creepy. It's the same with Blackboard, Whiteboard. Like, we'll review it later, but that's why it's here for now, okay? What up, Electric Aaron?
When is the cheese tier list, you motherfucker? Where's Brie?
I don't have...
Where's Cheddar? Eat them. This is a threat. I have more cheese and free time to throw them. Arm yourself now.
I will give you one cheese take that I know will set all of Twitch chat on fire right now. American cheese is S tier, and I mean that so genuinely. This is not rage bait. American cheese is one of the best cheeses, and you guys can now hate me and flame me in the comments section. I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Moving on. Back to Joker tier list. You guys can hate me for liking American cheese. American cheese is top tier. Anyway, Hiker goes with Runner in my mind. I like his blue shirt. You know what I mean? Like, his blue shirt looks good. He's got a purple hat. His beard is very, like, yellow, which is kind of weird, but I like Hiker. He's cool. I think I'm gonna put him. I think I'm gonna put him here. I think I'm gonna put him below Hiker. Actually, I really like Hiker's. I think I'm gonna put Hiker below Runner. I like his blue headband. I think Twitch chat is delayed. I think everyone's responding to my American cheese comment. I knew someone that put American cheese in the middle of PB&J. No, all right. Here's another hot dude. Okay. We're gonna have to take another break from the tier list really quick. Okay. Here's another hot take. I don't like jelly. I don't like PB&Js because I don't like jelly. I'd rather just eat peanut butter on 2 slices of bread. Okay, there's a joke I could make about Faceless Joker doing, you know, something that Robert Downey Jr. has done in a movie in the past that is typically frowned upon. I'm not gonna make that joke, but you could infer it. If you know, you know. I don't want to make this a hot topic kind of a thing. I'm gonna ignore that, and I'm gonna say that he's B tier. I don't know. He looks kind of weird. I don't like it. I'm gonna put it kind of at the bottom of B. I don't like Faceless Joker. Not because of the thing I pointed out, but like, I don't know. There's just nothing going on with him. Okay. This is one of the ones that I'm gonna double check really quick. I'm 99% sure that that's Grimbo. Give me a second to confirm. Blue, we're close. Yes, after Faceless, this guy, purple guy, Grimbo is Permbo, however you say it. Grimbo turned purple, and let me say, he's looking good. I like him. He looks kind of sick. Purple's not a color that we see a lot of. I mean, maybe that's it too. Maybe it's that you don't see some of these colors. I like Grimbo being purple. I think he goes here, maybe. I'll put him I mean, he's all purpled out. I like him. Can we put him here? This feels good. He's not super unique, so I won't put him. Twitch chat is so delayed. I know. I don't know if it's Twitch or my internet. I'm sorry. But I like him where he's at. Below DNA, above the rest of B tier. He's good. All right, this one I feel like... So this one's hard, not because it's not cool, but because we have to determine how cool it looks. Does that make sense? Superposition is cool. Is it A tier or B tier cool is the question. I do think it's A tier cool. I really like how you can... Let's put it up here so it's a little easier to see. I'm not going to leave it here. We're going to move it somewhere else in A tier in a second. I think it's A tier cool. This blue-green color combo looks kind of sick.
Start a timer to see if DTS is delayed.
Well, there you go. I'm in bed and just hit a nasty 3-pointer throwing my socks into my hamper across the room. Hell yeah. But yeah, this blue-green color combo is sick. I like that you can see the back, like the symbols in the background a little bit easier. Like I think this is a lambda. I don't know what this other symbol is. I think it goes here, actually. Actually, you know what? I don't think it's as cool as ice cream, but I think it's cooler than Fibonacci. That puts it here in my mind. I like it. I like negative superposition. It's very cool looking. Okay. To-do list is not crazy. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, I just thought about it. I think the easiest way I can explain to-do list is it looks like it's written in invisible ink, if that makes sense. Like, it looks like the text is about to disappear in a second. And I think it looks fine. I honestly think I'd put it like here. Middle of B tier. It's not that cool in my opinion. Like the fact that it looks like invisible ink is kind of cool, but it's not very special. And therefore I don't, you know, it's not good, it's not bad, it's kind of B tier. I think it looks less interesting than the negative sinful jokers, if that makes sense, than these. Except for Lusty. Lusty is still down there. Okay. Negative Cavendish. I do not think is as cool as negative Gross Michael, if I'm being honest. I don't know what it is about the, like, the holy, like, H-O-L-Y? No. Yeah, well, H-O-L-E-E? How do you spell holy, like, as in having a hole in something? Anyway, I don't know. The weird... I don't know. I think it just goes here. The bananas can be next to each other, sure, but I don't think it's as cool as Gross Michael. I don't know how to explain it. Too much of a, like, white light color going on in the very background as opposed to, like, a dark red. I think that's what it is. I think the darker color with the red looks better than the lighter color with the red. Holy, H-O-L-E-Y? That makes sense. Yeah, so I think Gross Michael better than Cavendish. We'll come back to that later. Okay. Card Sharp, for me, feels pretty easy. It's definitely good. It's definitely A tier good. I think it goes above Mime. I think I would put it above Sixth Sense and Four Fingers, but not higher than this. It's not as cool as the really, really wacky color combos. And I think it's almost entirely the glasses, if I'm being honest. I think the glasses going from like a black pair of aviators to looking like it almost has like that anime like shimmer, like glint. You know what I'm talking about? Whenever like the sun hits their glasses just right and they like light up. It has that effect and it looks kind of sick. Also the hoodie, it doesn't go from a black hoodie to a white hoodie. It's like a gray hoodie kind of effect. And I think it looks really cool. I like it. I like negative Card Sharp. He looks sick. Man, we've got some bangers coming up. Michael looks more evil than Cavendish. Right, that's what I'm saying. I like where Michael's at. I actually might move... There might actually end up being a gap between them, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll come back to that later. Card Sharp is just Raffle. Card Sharp and Mime are too high. We'll come back to it. We gotta do Red Card, which is now Yellow Card. And it's like a nasty, ugly lime yellow. But it is like a little thematic Red Card turns into Yellow Card type of thing. Like... I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it in, excuse me, like a low B tier maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this one. I need to think about this one for a second, actually. I don't like the color that much on it, but I will say that it does look cool. High D? I don't know. I mean, if we're following the theme of that lime color being bad, then that's where it would go. But something about it being a completely unimpeded color by nothing else makes it look a little nicer. I'm going low B. Actually, you know what? I'll put here. We're gonna mix. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put it here, upper end of C tier, and I'm gonna move Marble Joker down one to below Lusty. Because I think of the ones that have a weird off-putting color, these are the better ones. Employed grown man, by the way. What did I do? Yeah, I like these compared to these, but I don't like them a lot, if I'm being honest. Or do I? I don't know. In-game Red Card looks a lot closer to a normal Yellow Card. I do think that some of you don't get the same effect of downloading some of these images. Red Card looks like a Peridot color. Yeah, it does. I don't know. In game, some of these do look different, and I do acknowledge that. But that's like obviously hard to you know. It would take me forever to like figure out how to do all of that by looking at them in game. Paradolly and red card next to each other? Yeah. What do you mean? Like, oh god, I'm never gonna be able to win. Madness is another one that now I don't know what to do with. Because originally I thought it fits the theme of it looking absolutely insane, right? But you can't really see the hair anymore. Like, even if I zoomed in, the hair strands just, they I don't know. It starts looking like a mess. I think it's bad. I think it's D tier bad, actually. I was originally gonna put this like reasonably high, like maybe C or B or something like that. But it just, now that I'm realizing you can't see the hair and it just looks like a floating bald head with like a weird, like the blue bib is cool and his face is fine. But I don't know, the hair just, you lose the madness effect with this and I don't like it. All right, Square Joker is Square Joker. I mean, he's cool. I'll put him above Jimbo. How about that? Happy, move on. We're good with that. Super Saiyan Madness, but it's not good Super Saiyan. Like, I don't know. Anyway, Square Joker, I'll put above Jimbo. He looks kind of cool. I like some of the uniqueness to it, but there's nothing special going on, so he's B tier. That's pretty easy. All right. We're getting, okay, so not only are we getting down to the bottom, we're starting to run into some heavy hitters. If you couldn't, if we look at what's left, some crazy ones are coming up. Some of them sooner rather than later, but we're gonna go ahead and get to one of them now. Seance is S tier. Dude, I mean, Seance looks sick. I love negative Seance. I don't know what it is about the black flame in the center of the table. And you can still see all, like, you can still tell that it's curtains. You can still tell that it's sitting on a table. You can still see the chair in the background. It keeps all of the detail and it looks sick. Oh my god, I love, negative Seance is S tier, easy. We're done with that one. I love negative Seance. It's beautiful looking. Seance, we finally have another S tier contender. It's not as cool as Dusk though. Now that we have contenders at S tier and we're gonna have to compare them to each other, it's not as cool as Dusk if we're being honest. It's sick, but again, I think the skyline is what does it for me on Dusk. I wanna revisit that really briefly. Something about the deep, rich, orange sunset background with the stars is just doing it for me. It's amazing. But Seance is sick. We'll come back to those later. All right. Riff Raff. Nothing crazy going on. It's mainly a color shift. You know, it's just white to black and then the Jimbo colors turn to the lime and the blue. But I like the meeples. The meeples look cool in their darker color. Like the black with the gray meeples, I like it. It's not crazy. I think it's got the business card vibe going on, if that makes sense. But I like it better than business card, because it's still kind of cool looking. I'd put it higher B tier, if that makes sense. I think we could probably mostly agree with that. Yeah, reminds me of business card. I like it. Simplistic, but good simplistic. Nothing crazy. Okay, Vampire. I don't know how to feel about Vampire. It's weird. I kind of like his gray hair. Is that like his cape that he has going on, or is that's his collar, isn't it? Like, I don't know. Like, I guess I should be scrolling down a little bit just so that it's a little easier to see on YouTube as well. But, like, I don't know. It's not that cool. It's not that bad. That makes me immediately think I should put it in B tier. But I think it's cooler than some of the other, like, I think, honestly, I think it goes next to the Burglar Spaceman kind of thing. But it's cooler than those. I like his gray hair, but it's not very good in my mind. Yeah, I'm happy with Vampire being here. And then we are immediately followed up Vampire equals Madness? No, I don't think it looks as bad as Madness. Madness looks insane.
There is only one correct opinion about negative shortcut.
You are correct. There is only one correct opinion about negative shortcut, and that is clearly an S tier Joker. I mean, look at the like dark, stormy clouds going on with like a very, like the buildings look like they turned to almost nice old brick buildings with like a storm brewing in the background. I mean, this one paints a picture. Negative shortcut is beautiful. It's so cool. I love negative shortcut. I do think that there's like a few color like clashes going on here and there with like some of these buildings being like a weird blue. But I don't think it's as cool as Seance in my mind. I don't know. The black flame on Seance really pops for me. But I love shortcut. I think it's gonna hold the rank at the bottom of S tier. For now. Noticing a certain color scheme is getting the S tier treatment. I don't think it's just scheme. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Hologram is boring. I mean, I honestly think hologram should go right next to Joker stencil just because it's got like a cool effect, but I mean, it doesn't even change colors. If I'm not mistaken, in the game, it doesn't change colors either. Like, it's just a background change, which is boring. Like, it's not bad. I don't hate hologram, and it looks a little different in game, obviously, because it's missing the holographic effect. But I mean, him just being normal Jimbo colors and then having a white background is boring. I think that makes it D tier. Vagabond, it has like some weird colors going on. His face is looking really distorted, but I kind of like that the background still looks very cardboardy, which is obviously intended. I can't picture what's different about the background compared to normal Vagabond, but I think the background alone, keeps it out of the D tier and puts it into the high C tier, like here. Like, I don't think it's quite as bad as the weird uncanny ones, or like as cool as the uniqueness of these, but it's definitely better than all of these, if that makes sense. I think he fits pretty comfortably right there. Definitely cooler than Yellow Card and Lusty and the rest of the boring stuff in C tier. All right. God, this one's gonna be hard because people are gonna get mad. Baron Pog. Baron Pog, I think, goes in B tier. I think he goes right here, right above Abstract. I think he's the coolest base color. Like, he's got the blue, the lighter blue with the lime thing going on. I like the way the color contrast works on Baron compared to some of the other ones, but it's not very unique, and he's missing his royal red color, which I think does take away from Baron in my mind. I wouldn't say it's ugly, but I wouldn't say it's amazing, and therefore high B tier. He's still cool. I like the way the colors work on him, like with Delayed Grad and Abstract. He's not as cool as Dr. Spectre. He's not as cool as the Splash and the Blue Joker. He's just fine. He's fine. All right. We immediately get to another one that I'm worried will be controversial, and that is Cloud9. First, I need to think about where I'm going to put it. The first thing I will say is I'm going to put Cloud9 pretty high. It's at least going to be in the upper end of B tier, because the weird, like, I'm trying not to just put high, like blue colors. Cloud9 is going to cause a riot, probably. But let me explain myself really quick and why I think it belongs in at least upper B tier. Anything that has clouds on it, like Cloud9 and Shortcut and Dusk, if they turn black, it immediately makes them look like storm clouds in my mind. So this goes from being like a nice blue, white, like, oh, we're on Cloud9, to like, we are in like a storm. Like, it is about to hit the fan. You can't put Cloud9 on the review list. I haven't even put it up there yet. I'm putting it in high B. I think it is cooler than the Splash Blue Joker. And think it goes here. It's not as cool as the upper B stuff, though. We're going to have to review some stuff like Mystic Summit. Again, we'll come back to all this. I think it's better than these. I think it's cool. He doesn't belong in A tier, but he belongs there. I'm happy with that. People are going to riot over Negative Rocket, too, because Negative Rocket shares the color scheme with Constellation, but or like, you know, the white starry background. But here's the thing. I don't know. Okay, I think what it is for Constellation is that the stars are just specks. And like you can see like this one right here, right there that I'm circling, and this one right here being just not a single speck makes it look cooler. I don't know what it is. But also the black rocket with the yellow accents and the flame still looking really good. I think Rocket is gonna go in low A tier, I think. I think better than Mime. I think better than Four Fingers Sixth Sense, and I think better than Card Sharp. I'm happy with it here. I don't think it's got that cool, shimmery, light, bright blue that the other ones above it have going on, and it's not as cool as like the Evil Bananas or the Dagger and Supernova, but it's cooler than the rest of stuff in A tier. But it's definitely A tier. Definitely good. Obelisk is going to be a ride as well. Yeah, I'm a little worried about Obelisk. Obelisk is sick. Obelisk is very cool. Hopefully this doesn't cause a riot. I'm going to explain myself again. I think the weird, off-putting gray, light gray, white color of the actual obelisk and the mint green text is already cool enough as it is. But again, the dark blue background and especially the fact that the shimmer on it turns to like a big, like bright, like, I don't know, it turns into like a crazy, like black star on it. I think I'm putting it low A. I think I'm gonna put it right next to Rocket, actually. I think it belongs there. I love Negative Obelisk. I don't love it as much as the S tiers. I think there's some cooler A tiers. I like Negative Obelisk, though. I think it looks good. I like it there. I like it there. That feels good to me. We're just adding every next Joker I go over to the review list. All right, Midas Mask. How does normal Midas Mask look? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, Midas Mask is cool. I don't think it's unique enough to be putting all the way up in the A tier, but I do think it's cool, if I'm being honest. The face has like a weird evil vibe to it, but I like the dark gold background. High B is what I'm thinking. I'm feeling high B on this. I'm thinking right below the Blue Boys, right below the Cloud9 Splash Blue Joker right here. Because it's cool, but it's less unique than those, in my opinion. I mean, the face is just color shifted from white to black, but the background turning to a deep gold color is cool. I like it. I like him there. We're going to vibe with that. All right. Next one, Luchador. Pretty easy, I feel like. I feel like B tier. I think Luchador is just too basic to put above that. There's nothing crazy going on, but a bright blue color like that, I feel like is still a color that a Luchador would wear. And so it still feels very thematic. I feel like that still fits. I'm going to put this one reasonably high. I think I will put it above Runner, actually. I like it more than Runner. This feels good. The colors look good. He's fine. It's not crazy, but he's good there. Photograph. Photograph. Another one that's going to cause an absolute riot. I think Photograph is fine. I don't think it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I like the black outline of the Photograph. And the orange and yellow on this one go decently well together. It's fine. It's not crazy. I think I'd put it in B tier, but like below the Sinful Joker's B tier. So like slightly cooler than Loyalty Card and Misprint and Square Joker. Pretty much middle, but like high middle B tier, if that makes sense. Like barely above the 50% mark. is where I feel like that one goes. By the way, I said we were gonna have to rebalance this, but so far, A and C are almost dead even, as are S and D. It's pretty close. Like, I'm doing a decent job of balancing this so far. Gift card. I know gift card has this weird color thing going on, like the weird lime, but the orange ribbon still looks cool, and like it works well. The same with photograph. Like the orange ribbon works well with that lime color. It's not overbearing. I think I'm gonna put this one near where I just put photograph, but maybe like below. No, I think I actually would put it pretty much right next to photograph. Maybe just below it. Actually, I think I will put it below loyalty card. Like, I don't know. It's still got a weird off-putty color to it, and that makes me feel not crazy about it. The music stopped. Again, we've been doing this for so long, but it's not what I meant to click on. This video that I've been using for music is an hour long, by the way, so we've been doing this for so long. I'm trying to go faster, I promise. I get too argumentative. Okay, gift card, I feel like I'm pretty happy with where that is. Negative bean. I am not crazy about negative bean, if I'm being honest. Something about the bean turning from a black bean to a white bean is weird. And then, but the background's cool. I like the pink background. Like, it's fine. It's just the negative bean looks weird. I think I'm honestly gonna put it above to-do list. But not, no. Actually, I think it could go higher than that. I don't think it fits in with the upper end of B, but I don't think it's as cool as the like riff-raff delayed grat type thing. I think, actually, I think this goes like right above the sinful jokers in my mind. I don't know. I don't know. That feels fine. It feels okay. I don't know, the white bean's weird, but the rest of it is cool. We might have to come back to that. But I'm okay with it for now. It's definitely not outside of B tier, I don't think. So it's okay for now. All right. Erosion, in my mind, is a pretty easy one. Erosion, and people are probably gonna get mad at this. Erosion is S tier, though. Something about the weird yellow gold background with like the branches turn to like a very dark, like gray dead color, and the flowers turning purple. Erosion looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. I think Erosion is cooler than the A tier jokers, and in my mind, it goes in S tier. It's, again, not as cool as upper S tier. It's definitely not gonna replace anything that's already in S tier, but it's cooler than Supernova and Dagger and everything else in my mind. I really like Negative Erosion. Autumn, yeah, it does have a very autumn vibe to it. Maybe that's what it is. I actually can't believe that one's the hot take, but I think Negative Erosion is beautiful. I like it. It's a very cool, like, let's go look at regular erosion. Like, it's fine. It's just, like, it's just some, oh, this is water. I never noticed that was water in the background. So yeah, it for the same reason as the other ones, it paints a picture in my mind, and that makes me really like it. Like, it changes the vibe quite a bit. I'm happy with this. I'm not gonna let people being mad about it dissuade me. Erosion is S tier in my mind. We've got a few relatively easy ones coming up for a bit, so I'm gonna try to go a little faster because this video is getting super long. Reserve parking is cool. I kind of like it. It's a B tier joker for sure. I think it goes above to-do list. I like the black on the green, and you can still like see its defining characteristics. So for that reason, I think middle, slightly above the middle B tier for reserved parking. It's good. It's cool looking. The green and the black go well together. Negative mail-in rebate is fine. I think this is another B tier Joker, probably. Mail-in rebate, though, I feel like another one that can pretty easily be agreed upon goes in B tier, but I do like it. I don't know what, something about the like gray as opposed to like a fully black background makes the white text look cooler, and I like the blue, yellow, white stripes on the edges of the mail-in. I like it. I'm gonna put it somewhere here, I think. Actually, no. You know what? I like it better than Mask, but I don't like it more than the upper end of B tier. I think that's a good spot for mail-in rebate. To the Moon it's fine. I don't know. I don't like the... You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put To the Moon pretty low, and I want to explain myself before I put it there. To the Moon, now that I'm looking at it, has the same vibe as Discord light mode. Like, if I opened my investing account and it was a bright white with like a pink bar, I'd be like, nah, change this to dark mode immediately. I'm not being blinded by this. And for that reason, I'm putting it in C tier, like here. Like, it's not as ugly as the bottom of C tier, but I don't like it. It's got a light mode vibe. I'm not a light mode user. Bad. It's kind of cool, but also bad. Like, that alone made me not want to rank it highly. All right. Moving on. A few more easy ones. Hallucination, easy upper B tier. I think I'm going to put a Hallucination. I think Hallucination will finally dethrone Doc as the highest non, super unique B tier Joker. I think it goes here. I like the face paint and the shiny yellow gold colors it's got going on, and then the black and white swap in the middle makes it look really cool. Actually, I think that's what it is. I think the white background up top works well with the yellow gold, and the black background at the bottom works well with the blue, and I think it makes a really cool color contrast. I like it. Big fan of Hallucination. Similar thing, Fortune Teller, which is normally like a purpley color. I feel like I've seen Fortune Tellers wear this teal, and this is a nice, pretty color. I'm a pretty big fan of it. I think it goes above Luchador. I think Fortune Teller's nice, pretty teal color thing that it's got going on makes it cooler than Luchador, but obviously it's not super unique like Egg and Business Card and all the other high B tier things. So that's good. Juggler and Drunkard are gonna go next to each other in my mind. They're not crazy. They're not crazy. They're definitely gonna go in B tier. I think they're cooler than... Honestly, I think right here. They're not as cool as Misprint, but they're cooler than Square Joker and all of the other things in B tier, I think. I think Juggler and then Drunkard right after it. I don't know. I've always liked Juggler because he looks like he has a pair of sunglasses on, and that makes him look cool. I like Juggler better than Drunkard, and they're both cooler than the rest of this. That's pretty easy. Stone Joker. Stone Joker. No, not Bean. No, Bean, no. You know what I was thinking? I was like, dude, Bean would be disappointed if he saw me put Turtle Bean in B tier. No, ow. No, Bean, can I explain myself? Can I explain? It's the white bean. It's the lima bean color that I don't like. I don't know. I like the background.
Nice.
The background color looks really cool, but it just, I don't know, the lima bean looks weird. Stone Joker, I'm actually gonna put reasonably high. I think it belongs somewhere like in the middle of B tier, but definitely on the upper end. All right, I'm gonna put it, pause, hold, I'm thinking, here. That feels fair. Something about the stone, cracks coming through like that, and it having a very, weathered texture. It's no longer stone. It's no longer like a broken concrete slab. It's now like an old, grimy, broken concrete slab that has, been left out for, a few years and needs to be, pressure washed. And I think that makes it look really cool. I like it. It's cooler than... I like it. I like it. Oops, all negative. Golden Joker is the classic tried and true. Looks really cool, but there's nothing super fancy going on with it. So I'm going to put it in B tier, obviously. But it goes in the upper end of B tier. I think it's more cool than DNA, but less cool than some of the other ones. So like right here feels good. Stonewash Joker in Power Wash Simulator 2. Oh my god, we're getting close, and we're hitting some heavy hitters soon again. And oh dude, and some super controversial ones. Dude, people are gonna get so mad at some of these. Gosh damn it. Yay Cat. I agree, Yay Cat. Yay Cat's cool. The Black Cat vibe is nice, but it's obviously not the coolest thing ever. I'm gonna put it above Hallucination for that reason. Right here. I don't know if we agree with that. It's a high B in my opinion. It's not super unique, but I like Black Cat. Black Cats are cute. And he's still got his gold coin. Gold coin still looks good. He's cool. I like him. I'm happy with him. He feels good in high B tier. This one I'm gonna have to think about. Man, I'm looking at the rest of the list, and the rest of the list is about to be so difficult. Good cat take? Okay, good, okay. Baseball card, though? Baseball card, I feel like has to be A tier. I'm gonna put it here. Baseball card's got a weird uniqueness to it. I like the purple background. It still looks like he's holding a bat, but the black and white jersey is really cool. Also, the idea of a negative baseball card, if that makes sense. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know. I really like negative baseball card. It's cool. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna shake up A tier a little bit later, but I'm pretty confident he'll stay around where he is. It's cooler than the bottom. Maybe he deserves to be a little higher, but I like it. I like it. Okay. Bull is... It just feels right getting additions on baseball card. Exactly. Like a holographic baseball card. Okay. Bull is pretty basic. I'm not gonna lie. Bull is so basic, and like nothing cool is happening with it. It's also just not unique at all, and that makes me think C tier. It's not as bad as Ugly. Actually, okay, for that reason, I'm putting it slightly higher. Because it's not like super ugly, I feel like it goes at the high end of C tier. Why do we have to review baseball card? Okay, anyway. Bull, I'm happy with being in high C tier. It's not one of the ugly ones, but it's really boring and unoriginal. Yeah, okay. I'm glad someone pointed out the next one. Negative Diet Cola is really good looking in my opinion. I don't know what it is about it looking extra sudsy and tasty. Oh my god. I love Negative Cola. It's going A tier for me. It's not an S tier for sure. Where would I put it? It's not staying at the bottom of A. I just need to figure out where he fits in. How does that feel? How does that make me feel? That makes me feel pretty happy. I would drink it. That's what I'm saying. It's got a cream soda vibe to it. I'm not a big cream soda enjoyer, but I like it. I like the way it looks. It's got a cool vibe. I'm debating cutting up these blue ones, actually. Because it's definitely not as cool as ice cream. But you know what? Hear me out. It's not as cool as ice cream. I actually do think it's cooler than Superposition. I'm going to put it here. We're breaking up this weird blue thing that we've got going on. I love it right here. It's very cool looking. It definitely belongs at the high end of the A tier. Oh, trading card, trading card, trading card. Trading card is weird looking. He did not get the baseball card treatment. He definitely got a glow down. Not a fan of what's going on with trading card. I gotta think. It's weird because it's a similar effect to how I felt about 8-Ball. I both love it and hate it. Like, do I think it belongs in D tier with Madness and these other just abominations? No, I don't think so. But I definitely do not want to put it high. Bad D tier? Maybe you're right. But if it goes in D tier, it definitely goes on the high end of D tier. Below the like basic D tier ones and into the uglies. That's fine. That's fine. All right. I agree with that actually. I'm fine with that. Trading card was not the goal when they said reverse hollow. All right. Another classic like flash card is just very, very basic, but it's fine. You know, like he's got some cool purple going on to him. I love the purple in flash card. That's what I'm saying. The purple border looks nice. I like it. You know what? I actually think for that reason alone, it goes next to Grimbo. I think the purple. We've got a purple thing going on. If you can't tell, I have an affinity towards certain colors. But the purple border looks nice on flash card. I think it puts it above this, but it's not as cool as these nice, unique colors that we've got in high B tier. So that's good. Somewhere near the middle, upper middle. Popcorn. I don't think popcorn's disgusting, but popcorn's another one that gotta glow down. Hologram looks way better in game. I agree. It's hard to do it. The reason I put it in D tier next to Stencil, though, is it's because it's one of a few that basically don't change. Like, it stays Jimbo colors in game, too, which definitely makes it pretty boring. That will come into effect later. But, yeah, popcorn got a glow down. I don't think it's ugly. Honestly, I think it just goes here. Low C? Really? Yeah, actually, you know what? I think here. I think that's fine. I'm gonna have to do some rearranging of the lower end of B and C, but I think that's fine for now. It just doesn't look like popcorn anymore. When you think of popcorn, you think of the red bucket. It loses that. And now it doesn't look like popcorn. It looks like a weird golden, like, mush on top. I don't know. It's not great. Add butter, true. All right, pants. Spare trousers. Spare trousers, I like the colors. I like the blue-yellow combo on spare trousers. It's got a very shiny, shimmery effect to it. But I don't think it's as cool as some of the other stuff that's holding down high BA, and for that reason, I think it goes right here. Definitely cooler than Midas, but it's not got like such a uniqueness to it as the upper end of B and getting into A tier. I love pants and I like the color scheme, but you lose a bit of the background too, as you know, the pants on the background become kind of hard to see. I don't know. This feels fine. He's chilling there. All right. Wow, this row is about to come out swinging. We are about to be all over the place on like these jokers that we're about to rank. I'm gonna put Ancient. Ancient has a similar vibe. Ancient above C, I Riot. Shit. Let me look at it a little bit closer. This is my first time catching a stream. What up, Alistair? I think you're right. I was gonna say it has a similar vibe of Stone Joker. Ramen is so disgusting. We're gonna get to ramen, I promise. We're almost to ramen. We're so close. I actually, you know what? I'm gonna let Bean persuade me a bit, Mr. Turtle Bean. I don't know. It loses some of its touch. I think next to Bull here. Actually, no. I think next to Marble, because it gets the same thing as it kind of turns like a nasty doo-doo-y color. It becomes kind of icky looking. Too washed palette? Right. It loses its touch. I like his gold crown. His gold crown's cool, but yeah. All right, easy. Ramen D tier. Dude, Ramen, even in-game, just looks disgusting. I think it's one of the worst offenders. It's not scary face bad, but it's bad. It is ugly. I hate negative ramen. Yeah, Bean, good take for Ancient. I think he's persuaded me. I agree with that. Ramen, I think a lot of people agree. This background puke green color with whatever this absolute eldritch horror tentacleness. It's not good. It's not good. It's so icky looking. I hate it. Walkie-talkie? Walkie-talkie's kind of cool, actually. I don't know what it is about the like wave effect starting to look like a spider web, but it's kind of cool. It's not crazy. I think for that reason, I'm gonna put it in this, like, not as cool as the Sinful Jokers kind of area, but I actually do like it more than, you know, reserved parking and the stuff above Jimbo. That feels fine. Maybe some people are gonna disagree with that, but I like the background turning to like a very spider web looking effect. Giving anti-hero, it does have like a very like Venom kind of thing going on. Yeah. Walkie-talkie equals superposition? No, I very much disagree. I love the superposition color scheme. Looks so good in negative. It's not quite evil green, but it's not good. Right. Like this green is not great, but I do like the contrast, and I like the web looking effect on the bottom. It's heads. I'll try again in 15 minutes. Okay, we're not gonna be done. I'm too slow. All right, Seltzer. I like it, but it's not unique, and for that reason, I can't put it too high. I like the background being a nice blue, like a cool blue. Reminds me of like a Gatorade, like Glacier Freeze type vibe. And the bottle itself hasn't changed much. So I think for that reason, I can't put it too high. I think, man, this list is getting long. I have to like scroll to see parts of it now. Honestly, I think this goes like, no, the more I was gonna put it here. It is nice. I was gonna put it here next to the like reserved parking photograph area, but I actually think I will bump it up. I think I'm gonna put it right next to Stone Joker, actually. Right above Stone Joker. It's around Cloud9 Splash. I don't know, it doesn't have the same uniqueness to it. Like, it's still a little too basic. It loses something, but it's still good. I don't know. I like it here. It's got a cool Stone Joker kind of vibe to it. I like this spot. It's not as unique as a lot of the other stuff in high B. All right. I think genuinely, this is probably the moment everyone has been waiting for, is this Joker right here. It's Castle. I think to no one's surprise, Castle is going straight up into S tier. Not only does it go into S tier, Castle clears. I don't know if we're gonna beat Castle for the rest of this tier list, I'm not gonna lie. Castle immediately turns from like a nice, pretty like castle on top of a hill to like Scooby-Doo evil intro cat. It's just sick, dude. Castle's overrated? See, I can't even say that because I don't think it's overrated. It's just so sick. It's absolutely gorgeous. The dark blue sky with the black clouds gives it that same like evil storm cloud kind of effect. And then the castle itself, a white castle sitting on top of a black hill. Supernova's my #1. Okay, Supernova is my favorite Joker. But it's funny because they were arguing with me to move Supernova up to S tier for so long. We're gonna have to revisit Supernova, I think, soon. We're almost done. I don't know. I am one that doesn't like to ride hype trains, but I'm gonna ride the Castle's hype train. I think Negative Castle clears. It's so good looking. I think so for me, here, I'll once again explain this. My S tier philosophy and why I think the S tiers are so special, the vibe changes when they become negative. Castle is no longer a beautiful castle on a hill with a nice background. It's like the beginning of a horror story. Dusk is now like the most beautiful, like orange tinted sunset you've ever seen with this nice like ethereal sparkle going on. The like black flame of Seance just looks otherworldly. I cannot explain it. Like S tier for me is reserved for stuff like that, and I think like Castle's like the epitome of painting a picture with the negative art on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's sick. We will revisit S tier in a bit. Let's start banging out some of the easier ones. Because, you know, this video is going to be 2.5 hours long at this rate. All right. Orange smiley face hasn't changed much. Smiley face is already yellow. And you know what? Here, I'll do the Bean Classic before Bean types it. I don't know. He's fine. I think he just goes right in the middle. We'll put it like here, right below the Sinful Jokers, because it is nice, but I'm kind of just ranking it based on the color. Negative Campfire. Oh, dude, people are gonna hate Negative Campfire. I like Negative Campfire.
I'm so curious what you're going to do for legendaries.
He doesn't have the real one. Wait, is this your emote? I need a sub to Turtle Bean. I'm a fraud. I'm sorry. We're gonna get to the legendaries. I don't know if people are gonna be happy with the legendaries, but we're gonna get to it. Yeah, okay. I like Campfire. I don't know what it is about it, but the fact that you can still see the trees in the tent and the fire still burning like bright through the rest of the art, I do kind of like it. I don't think it's A or S. I think it still falls short. There's a little too much like whitewashing going on here. It's too monochromatic with just the fire. And so therefore I think it's gonna go into high B. You guys are convincing me a little bit more. I'm gonna put it here. High B. Campfire D tier. Whoa. What? I like it. I like the... Okay, you know what? Actually, the more I look at it, it's the worst of the unique B tiers. So it goes at the bottom of high B tier. So high mid B tier, something like that. That feels fine. It is too whitewashed, but I like the fire. The fire on it looks cool. I think this is okay. I think that's okay. Maybe we'll revisit that. Golden Ticket, in game, it just doesn't hit. Yeah, that's what I was literally just about to say about Golden Ticket. I think some of these you lose what it looks like in the, like, you know, hologram you can't see. Hologram has other reasons for being where it is. Like Golden Ticket, you lose some of what it has, but Golden Ticket looks sick as a negative. The dark gold shimmer looks beautiful. Yeah, like a brass or a bronze color. Do we still vibe with steel? I'm still kind of vibing with steel, but it might need to be moved down a little bit. We're gonna rearrange some of these upper ends. It's obviously it's a little hard to keep track of this much stuff going on. Some of them are obvious, some of them are not so obvious, and those are the hard ones to rank for me. All right, I think Golden Ticket's a high B, though. I think it looks a lot cooler than Midas. It doesn't change as much. I think it's here, actually. I like the brassy color and texture that it gets whenever it turns negative. It's really nice. I think that feels fine. Oh my God, that review list is getting so long. All right, Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones. You know what? I like Mr. Bones. I think he fits perfectly in the middle of B tier because he doesn't change much, but he keeps his whole theme. He's still like very skeleton-y, like dark gray color going on. I'm actually tempted to put him right next to Jimbo. Actually, you know what? No, to keep with the theme, I think he's cooler than the vampire burglar spaceman thing going on. So, but he's not as cool as the other things going on in B tier. So that feels good in my mind. That makes sense. Again, I'm not a huge fan of this lime color that keeps coming back, but the lime blue on Acrobat looks kind of cool. And I think, therefore, I'm going to put it around the same rank as the other, like, lime blue things. I'm going to put it right here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it above gift card. Okay, gift card needs to be lower the longer I look at it. We're going to have to move that. But Acrobat, like, not as cool as loyalty card, but it's nice. It's good. Words are hard. I mean, only for me, because I'm stupid. Oh, dude, there's some... We'll see. All right. Sock and Buskin. I mean, okay, we had to know that this was coming. It's nothing against Sock and Buskin, the GOAT that is the actual Joker. But, I mean, black to white to black. Really? Is this what we're doing? We can't. It's cooler than Stencil. because at least something changes about it, but no, we can't. We can't do this. Actually, it's cooler than hologram too, but I mean, it's literally just, come on. Like a black, oh, okay, I mean, honestly.
Remember to like and subscribe with the bell so you can be notified when he does this for the Crypt Jokers.
Do we really want me to do this for Cryptid? I will write this idea down. Chill_engineer. Do this for Cryptid Jokers. If this video does well, I'll consider it, but it's gonna take so long. I do think that the black-blue color combos always end up really high because of just how good that looks. But yeah, I mean, it just turning white to black is not impressive. All right, I need to speed through the rest of this. All right, Swashbuckler is cool. He doesn't change in color too much, but like I kind of like his golden vibe, which fits with a Swashbuckler, which makes me think he should go like here next to the fortune teller. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't think he's as cool as the other like Baron Scholar ones, but he's good looking. He's got a uniqueness to him that definitely warrants being above like the sinful trap that is the middle of B tier. All right, Troubadour, similar thing. I like the color scheme that's going on for Troubadour, but there's nothing crazy about it. Like the purple and the weird yellow look good together with the orange hair, but like, excuse me, obviously there's nothing crazy going on here. So I think for that reason, it notches the middle of B tier, like, or it's around the middle, like lower middle of B tier. It's just not crazy. It's not bad, and therefore B tier. You know, that feels comfy. All right, certificate is it just kind of loses something, or it doesn't really gain anything. Okay, certificate, yeah, I mean, certificate's not crazy. I think it kind of gets stuck in the trap of being like at least a kind of cool, but not that cool. Same spot as Troubadour, basically. Smeared, I feel like has to go right next to Misprint, and it's slightly less cool than Misprint, cause like the colors look cool with that weird stretchy effect, but I mean, it's just color shifted Jimbo with a slightly different effect. How crazy can we really be with it? It's not that cool. That's it. Moving on. Smear Joker, middle B tier. All right. Another obvious choice for my boy Throwback. I mean, dude, Throwback is sick. Throwback is, I mean, dude, he's sick. The way the background for Throwback turns to like the floor of an arcade with like that really dark, like black background, but with like the bright blue and red and yellow and green, almost like when you hit it with a UV light, like the floor lights up. I mean, dude, he's sick. He's so cool. He has to go above Dusk. Obviously S tier. Absolutely sick Joker. I mean, I'd be surprised if anyone maybe argue with where I put it in S tier, but Throwback gotta be S tier. He's sick. Moving on. I love him. They turned on the black light for the ruler? Yeah, exactly. It's like there's a black light going on. It's so sick. He's sick. I mean, what else could Throwback is? He's goated negative Joker. Absolutely amazing. All right. This is another one that I have to separate the card from the art, because obviously, I mean, negative Hanging Chad is just insane. Like, you love having a negative Hanging Chad on like literally any build. You could probably get value out of it, but obviously it's not that crazy. Like, it's kind of cool. I like the black with the white text, but I you know, it just goes like probably here, I would say feels good. It's just so special. Like, nothing crazy about it. I actually really like the look of negative Chad. I mean, yeah, but again, part of that is because I love Hanging Chad, the re-trigger the first card played 2 additional times effect. Not like, you know, that's part of the issue with this, is it stirs something in me because of Hanging Chad, not because of the way that it actually looks. So based on appearance, is aight. Okay. The suit stones, I guess I'll call them. The rough gem, bloodstone, arrowhead, agate. I think the dark orange / like gold background with like this really deep blue color on rough gem looks really good. I like rough gem. I will go ahead and spoil for the next ones that I think rough gem is the coolest of the suit specific gemstones. How high do I want to put it? How high will I go? It doesn't, I don't think it belongs in A tier. But I think, honestly, upper B. I think that, honestly, I think I'm happy with that. Maybe I might be reorganizing the top of B, but something about that dark orange with the deep blue sapphire, like this card looks really good, in my opinion. I think rough gem looks poopy. What? I like the way it turns to like a deep sapphire color. Maybe we have to revisit that. I don't know. Anyway, bloodstone though, I don't like the way this looks. A deep, not a good green color either, with just a mildly gray with yellow stained stone. Bloodstone doesn't look good in a negative. I can't lie. Not a fan. Not a fan. I think it goes like here, probably. Not a fan. I think Arrowhead is decently cool. Honestly, these are all going to be pretty separate in my mind, like just based on the way they look. I think Arrowhead looks fine. Bloodstone is D tier. I don't know if it belongs in D. I wouldn't say it's disgusting, but it definitely doesn't look good. Actually, you know what? I think I'll put it here. That feels better. We've lost the blood part of the bloodstone, right? Rough gem's background doesn't match. I know, but that's what makes this one look so good, is the color contrast between the orange and the deep blue. And the color contrast on these other ones is not as good. I will say that the light gray sock and busket is D, only based on the art. Only based on the art. Because it just changes from white to black and white. And that's just, I mean, that's so nothing is interesting. Like, Bloodstone's in my top 10? That's crazy. I don't like negative Bloodstone. All right, hold on. We need to at least finish the list so we can begin arguing about things being different. Hold on. Arrowhead, I'm putting in B tier. Probably not super high. Probably around this middle B tier under the Sinful Jokers thing. Like, honestly, here feels pretty good. Like, the colors kind of go together, but at the same time, they kind of don't. I don't know. It's not really doing it for me. Good morning, Edenza. Onyx Agate turning a white color is not insanely cool. It's not bad. I think this one is definitely below Arrowhead and above Bloodstone. I think, like, honestly, around here. Here. Like, it's fine, but it's just not that cool. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this one. It definitely belongs in B tier. I'm kind of fine with that for now. This one, you might not even notice. You might even be like, why is Jimbo in here twice? That's not Jimbo. This is Glass Joker, D tier. Bro, you can't even tell that it's Glass Joker. Maybe some of this is just like the taking the screenshot effect, and like it looks a lot different in game. But I mean, come on, dude. It's just negative Jimbo on like a barely translucent background. This one looks so much worse than, I don't know. Glass Joker looks bad. Maybe it looks better in game. Maybe I need to view a few of these in game to really admire them, but I don't. It's just bad. It's just, I don't like it. I don't know. It just becomes so unoriginal looking is my problem with it. Okay, Showman, I'm gonna put, I think, in upper B probably, because I like his white top hat and his white mustache, and then the yellow stripes that he has on his suit with the blue shirt that he has on. I like Showman. I think Showman can go, honestly, somewhere around here. Not as cool as pants, though. Like that. That feels good. Flower pot, someone said it looks beautiful. I agree. A tier. Easy. Where does it go in A tier is the question. I'm gonna figure that out in a second. But while I think about where it goes, I don't know, man. That deep purple background with the nice gold, yellow, orange flowers looks really cool. The black flower pot also accents the flowers really well. I don't know. I'm thinking like here. This feels good for now. I'm gonna no, it needs to be higher than that. That feels fine. I did have it next to baseball originally, but the longer I look at it, the more I'm like, no, it is a really cool, unique color. The background is so nice, right? A lot of it's the background. Flower pot above Fib? I think so. I think it's even above the Cola. It beats out the Cola because Cola's so, like, monochromatic. It gets it's not as cool as this very contrasty color. I like the negative flower pot. Very cool. Hi, hello. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say your name. I don't want to butcher it. I want to go eat dinner and we're still not finished. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. All right. Blueprint. I need to speed up. I keep saying I'm going to speed up and I keep not speeding up. Blueprint turning to like a cool blue color is aight. Honestly, it's not that crazy. Like, honestly, I think this is the easiest thing to do with Blueprint, so we don't have to argue about it. Just middle of the B tier. It's aight. It's not crazy. I like the cool blue, so put it next to the other cool blue Joker. But I don't know if it looks as cool as even regular Blueprint. Like, maybe it even loses a little bit by not having that deep blue color. I like that the circuits show up on it a lot more. Like, you can or not circuits, but you know what I mean. Like, you can really see the lines and patterns, which is cool, but it's not crazy. I think here, actually. Maybe B needs to be put lower, but that's fine. All right, I mean, Wii Joker just goes literally right next to Jimbo. There's no need to even discuss this. It's the exact same thing, therefore B. Mary Andy, I don't know how to feel about Mary Andy. I don't know. The colors kind of go together. They kind of don't go together. It's aight. I'm not crazy about it. I think lower B tier for that reason. Maybe here, because I kind of do like the colors, so it's cooler than these other ones, but it's definitely not crazy. D colon, wait, why D colon? Where do we think Mary Andy goes? Do you like or hate Mary Andy? While I wait for Bean to respond to the YD colon, I will go ahead and say 8-Ball is not going above Card Sharp. There's no way. The way Card Sharp's glasses make it look like the anime like shimmer. Oh, I said I was gonna lower Bean. Oh, you agreed that it's fine. You agreed that Bean doesn't even look that good. Anyway, I don't know. Card Sharp is definitely above 8-Ball. We'll get to the 8-Ball later, though. All right, we're getting close. Oops, all sixes. Instead of green, it turns purple. It looks good, therefore... Or, like, it looks fine, but it's not special. Therefore, you know, it kind of just goes next to the other purples, probably. Like, I don't know. It's kind of cool. I think it's definitely cooler than Bean, but it's not that interesting, so B tier. True, but it gets buffed because it's Bean. I feel like I underestimate Bean in the main game. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I take it at a pinch, I'm like, wow, this hand size actually feels really nice. I still can't believe 8-Ball's so low. High B tier is not low. High B tier is beating out like 110 Jokers or more. If there was an Unseen Explosion Joker, I'd put it S tier. This is basically that. Tell me a Supernova is not an Unseen Explosion. Tell me this is not already kind of that. Also, this is, you know, the more I look at it, the closer this is to Supernova in my mind. You know what, Bean? You actually just reminded me of another tier list I was thinking of making. which may or may not be related to my name and your name. I won't spoil, but you'd be S tier. You could trust me on that. Easy S tier. So put Supernova in S. We're gonna come back to it. Anyway, Idol, I don't know, it kind of loses its tiki feel, but the colors are cool. It's not bad, that's for sure. And like, so again, for that reason, like I feel like next to Photograph is perfect. It's less cool than Photograph, but like the colors still work well, but it's not, like it loses its feel a little bit. Heads for the third time? There's no way. All right, seeing double, it doesn't change like almost at all, honestly. I honestly think I'm just gonna throw it here. Like low B, because it just doesn't change very much. It looks cool, I like the color, but it's also like really close to the base color. And it also just kind of, like the clubs just flop to black and white, but the background looks slightly cooler. Yeah, I mean, like, the background is cooler, but that's about it. I like the color on the background more. All right, Matador no, bad. His jacket is cool, and that's about it. The rest of him looks terrifying. He's the best of the terrible-looking D-tier Jokers, so he goes below Glass. I don't like. Hit the Road is S tier, low key. I do like Hit the Road, but, and I was originally thinking like of putting it S tier. It was originally in my head one of the S tier Jokers. I think it doesn't go above A though. Actually, maybe you're right. All right, actually, I think you're right. I like the way the road looks. I like the dark grass and of course the dark sky in the background. The orange sign kind of does it again. I do think it's S. I don't think it's as cool as Shortcut for sure. I do kind of like Erosion better than it as well. All right. No, I'm gonna save all of the rearranged. It's nighttime with a full moon. Crazy that Veiny Pisswall is S tier? No. Hear me out. Okay. God damn, I cannot believe so many people are disagreeing with me on Erosion. Okay. Here's the thing with Erosion and why I think it's S tier. It's because it changes the vibe of the art completely. Instead of like a cracked, broken wall with water and green like plants growing out of it, it changes to like a yellow, like a nice yellow background with what looks like dead tree branches and nice like purple magenta flowers growing out of it. I can't believe people don't like the way that looks. It's so cool looking. All right, here. Boom. Hit the Road is better than Erosion. We'll come back and we'll re-evaluate Erosion as a whole in a little bit. We gotta finish this list though. Okay, these ones, I literally can't remember the order because they all look so basically identical. It's Duo, Trio, Duo, Trio, Family, Order, Tribe. They all look weird and negative. I'm not putting them very high. Probably here, all of them next to the Pareidolia. It just, like, I'm just gonna rank all of them at the same time, partially for time's sake, but I mean, the order looks cool. Really, because I think the Family is the coolest one in here with the weird green-brown effect going on, but, like, honestly, they're all, I don't know. Like, in-game, if you showed me these, I could probably point out which one was which, but they lose that here for some reason. I just spit on my microphone. They lose that here for some reason, and I don't know. I don't particularly like any of them. The Duo Blue and Red looks kind of cool, but nah. All right. Stuntman's cool. Can we agree? Can we agree Stuntman cool? He's got the cool sunglasses thing that Card Sharp has. I'm putting him in A tier. I like his black and yellow and blue suit. It looks good with his little neon cyan stripe down the center. I think I don't think he's cool as Card Sharp. I think he's slightly less cool than Card Sharp. How about that? Right here. Right below Card Sharp. He is cool, though. I can't deny. All right. Invisible Joker. Man, Invisible Joker's tough. Invisible Joker's another hard one because, like, obviously it's, like, a negative Invisible Joker is just an insane Joker. It's hard to rate it purely objectively. But, man, the dark background with the light blue that comes through when it changes to negative, I know Card Sharp needs to move down simply because Stuntman exists? What? Just looks... Card Sharp needs to move down simply... What? Do both of their glass... Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. You're right. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put Invisible low A tier, which I know is crazy because it doesn't change much, but it changes enough that, like, that deep blue color that it gets is really sick looking. I think here is fine. I will agree with Bean. The shimmer effect on the sunglasses makes Stuntman look cooler than Card Sharp. They'll do a swap. Stuntman cooler than Card Sharp. I agree. I like his suit. I agree. All right, Brainstorm. Another hard one because of the objectivity of it being the second best Joker in the game, but I like the way Brainstorm looks. The way the napkin turns to a really dirty, used napkin, but it keeps a very nice baby blue color on the Brainstorm, and the yellow text is still easy to see. This is high B tier in my mind. Like, probably here. Probably above the mail-in rebate. Maybe higher, actually. Brainstorm's mid? What? No, it's definitely not mid. It's above mid. Not by much, but it's above mid. I think it looks good. I was years old when I realized Brainstorm is a napkin? Yeah, that's what the idea is based off of. It's like you brainstormed ideas on a napkin. See the edges of the napkin paper? It's like, you know, whenever you have to write something down on a napkin. Whenever I realized that, I'm like, wait, that's genius. Ah. There we go. All right, we're back. I do like Brainstorm. Oh my God, it's a napkin? It is a napkin. Because you're brainstorming ideas. When you have an idea at a restaurant, this is like a very movie trope kind of thing too. But if you have an idea, like, and you need to write it down on something, a napkin. It's a good idea. I like the, yeah. Because Brainstorm, yeah. Brainstorm is sick. The like actual concept of Brainstorm is, that's why Blueprint is an upgraded version. Yeah, exactly. Blueprint is like actual carefully laid out plans. Satellite is kind of cool. I can't lie. The music stopped again. We've been doing this for 3 hours. There's no way. When did seeing double get put in low B? It's just not unique enough. It just goes from black to white to black. Careful now. Ah, no. Bean being here is making me nervous. I like Satellite. It definitely fits in because of the like nice, shimmery, bright space effect going on. And I do like this deep blue. If Supernova is A, Satellite is A. No, I can't agree with you on that. It's more complicated than just the background. Because where's the other... There's 2 other ones besides Satellite. Before I put Satellite anywhere. Constellation is... no. Where's the other one that we were disagreeing with? Supernova's different. I can't explain it. Supernova and Satellite S tier. BRB, tell me what to add when I say back. Tell you what to add. I don't know what that means. It looks like the Satellite is in an apocalyptic world. I do like it. All right, hold on. I hit my DPI button on my mouse. There we go. All right. I mean, we're going to go ahead and put him up in A tier. Let's figure out where it fits in. I really like it. You still get the imagery of the satellite hovering over. It doesn't look like Earth anymore. This weird blue splotch is kind of cool, but kind of weird at the same time. It's definitely cooler than all of the basic A tier ones. So it's at least here. Oh, it was Rocket was the other one that people were yelling at me about. I think it's definitely cooler than Rocket. I think it is definitely cooler than Fib and Superposition. And I think I leave it here, actually. Because it just doesn't have enough else going for it. Supernova's S and Satellite is A. Supernova will probably get moved up, but I'm going to wait and do all that at the end because it's going to be too complicated to try to do all of that right now. But yeah, I do like it. It's got some small, like, the blue in my mind, these little big splotches of blue are more of blemishes. Like, they detract from it more than they add to it, so I don't want to put it too high, but it does look good. I do like the very, like, misty space effect that it has. Erosion is low A is crazy. We're gonna come back to it. We're almost done. We have a lot of easy ones left. The weird blue horizon is my favorite part. I agree. It looks really cool. Or, oh no, do you mean that part? That's the only part I don't feel crazy about. But the rest of it I really like. All right. Shoot the Moon is easy. It's just a very Jimbo. Honestly, I'm going to put it right above Mary Andy because it has a very similar effect, but it looks kind of cool with how much yellow it has going on. Driver's license. Driver's license looks kind of weird with the black and white text. It kind of takes away from what it is, and therefore it doesn't look that good in my opinion. It doesn't look bad, but that makes me think it belongs in C tier, like right above Bull. Okay, honestly, maybe driver's license and Bull go above the duo, trio, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't really like driver's license. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's ugly, but it's definitely not that good. Cartomancer, not very original. It looks kind of cool, but it doesn't look that cool. I think, honestly, right here is a good spot for it. Actually, maybe higher than that. No, honestly, I think it goes closer to here. It's not very unique, but it is a nice... It does look kind of cool. I'll put it below the other cool B-tier ones, but that don't make the jump to really cool. Like, it's alright. It goes there. That makes sense. Astronomer does look cool. This nice light blue purple color that it has going on is very cool. I like it. It's a good color scheme. It's not super unique, but I think it's cool enough that it should go... How does that make me feel? How's your 2-hour recording? Well, we're up to 3 now. How does this make me feel? Does it need to be higher than that? Probably, actually. Higher than Stuntman? I think I would agree with that. I think you guys are right. I think it's at least... I think it is low A. I think that's good for now. Because it is pretty basic, but the color scheme swap is so good. Turning it to like a nice light purple with a dark tint around it, like the face and the bib. I don't know. I actually do think it's pretty good. Evil driver's license? Looks like a blueberry sorbet, it does. All right, Burnt Joker looks insane. Not in a great way. It becomes a little hard to look at. I am gonna put it here in D tier. He looks crazy, not in a good way. Bootstraps is fine. I think I'm just, like, the boot looks almost identical, which is pretty boring. But it doesn't look terrible, so like here, right next to Vagabond. And now, one of the easiest parts that I think people are gonna get mad at, but like you kind of have to agree with me. These all have the hologram effect going on, which kind of sucks. Like, nothing about the Joker's change. There we go. Hercule's last, I think, right? Nothing about the Joker's change themselves. The faces all remain identical, but yeah, the green background on Shiko is ugly. Like, I actually will put it down to like here, because it stays the same, but the green background on Shiko, I mean, it kind of looks good with the red, but, and like, again, don't get me wrong, the legendaries are all sick jokers, but it sucks that, you know, Canio is still Canio, just on a different background. Trib is still Trib on a different background, and therefore, you know, they're kind of boring. It sucks. Perkio is one of the nicest looking ones of the group because the background does become a cool color. But, all right. We are done with the list. I'm gonna slowly scroll through it for the YouTube video. I'll just let this scroll, and then in a second, we will go through and reorganize some things. I'm actually gonna go get some water while this scrolls. I'll be right back. Let's go back and make some changes. I'm gonna move Supernova and Dagger up to S tier. I think I agree with that. S tier does not have enough in it, and those two are very cool looking. I don't think they belong in the upper echelon of S tier, but I will put them S tier. I'll agree with that. I will also move Erosion down to high A, the top of A. I don't think all of the slander it's getting is warranted, but I do still think it looks pretty cool. What else do we need to look at? 8-Ball, I just don't like 8-Ball that much, I'm not gonna lie. It is unique. I like the weird, shiny 8, like white 8 orb on the weird, hazy blue background, but it's just not that good. There's a lot better than this. Like, I actually think Hit the Road is cooler than that. We'll fix some of these other ones. No, Whiteboard Constellation, the longer I think about it, the more these stay here. These guys look so weird. Look at his face. Why is he staring at me like that? It is Uncanny Valley type Joker. Like, it's not good. He looks weird. I don't like it. I don't like the way they look at me. They look icky, and I'm leaving them in C tier. They honestly maybe should even go below this point, because I really don't like them, but it's fine. Stalker, I just don't like them. All right, what else was on the list? Paradolia, Paradolia's okay. I just don't, there's just nothing that interesting going on with Paradolia. Like, I guess, nah, I'm leaving it in C tier because I don't like the way this purple looks without anything else going on. The black and yellow cards look weird on that purple background. I don't like it. Should be next to Gluttony? No, I just don't agree with that. Gluttony is a way different purple than that. Way different. Constellation and Blackboard need to go into D tier. I'm tempted, but people are gonna riot. They already don't like that they're high C. Honestly, you know what? You have me convinced. I'm moving them. Okay. Bloodstone, I don't think is that bad in retrospect. I'm putting it here. Constellation. I feel like I need to move all of these ones too. Honestly, I'm convinced. I really don't like the way Constellation and Blackboard look. I'm putting them into D tier. They look so weird and uncanny. I hate them. I really don't like them. Like, I get Blackboard, Whiteboard is cool, but the way they look, their faces look so scuffed. It's so uncanny and icky looking. I don't like them. All right, let me do some of the easier ones first. Cloud9, Rocket, Obelisk. Okay, so what's crazy is you brought up Obelisk because I think you think it belongs lower, but I actually think Obelisk belongs higher than this. A decent amount too. Like, immediately I'm putting it here above Superposition and Fib, but maybe even further than that. The white Obelisk with the, like, mint lime, or not lime, the like minty cyan text is so cool looking. And I love the black lens flare effect going on. I'm gonna put it there for now. Obelisk is not A. Obelisk is easy A. Obelisk is sick looking. Bean, I feel like is fine where it's at. Erosion, I have already moved it down to A tier. I will not move it further. It will at least stay in A tier. Maybe it will move further down in A tier. I actually do think, all right, I'm gonna kind of adjust A tier. 15 minutes heads or tails. Heads this time for sure. I put where people were arguing. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna shake up A tier. All right. Let's do another easy one. People are hating on Mystic Summit. I agree. I don't think Mystic Summit should be the echelon of B tier. I think Mystic Summit should be lower in B tier. I think it should probably go closer to here. Probably right there, actually. That feels good. Above Showman. I need you to defend Card Sharp immediately. The glasses on Card Sharp and Stuntman have the anime like lens flare effect, like when they tilt their glasses down and it immediately like lights up and shines. It's sick. They look so cool. They're amazing. They look so good. I will move them slightly lower because I do think I'm not doing Astronomer justice. Astronomer, I think, should be close. Honestly, Astronomer should swap places with Rocket. I think Rocket goes above these two, but Astronomer is... Oop, there we go. Astronomer is cooler than Rocket. Would you be up for PvZ DLC mod versus Focus Shock right now? 6.25% chance. There's no way. No, but eventually. Oh, sure then. Maybe. I'd have to figure out how to do it. Photo, I just don't think is very unique, and the colors don't look that good together. I honestly think Photo belongs close to where it's at. Baseball card looks sick. Card chart gives me nausea? What? He looks so cool. Rough Gym, I think, is pretty adequately rated. I would actually probably put Rough Gym... Also, drink water? I have water. I've been drinking water. I've been doing better. I mean, again, some of this list is so hard because I want to make adjustments, but then I have to adjust other things, and, like, I'm starting to lose the plot. You know what I mean? I'm starting to get lost in the sauce. I think Photo pretty much belongs. We don't agree, but I'm glad you like Card Sharp. I can't believe people don't agree. Which Joker would I get a tattoo of? I fundamentally don't like tattoos, so I wouldn't, but like if I was gonna die if I didn't get a tattoo, it would probably be one of the more basic ones, because like Supernova would be hard to get a tattoo of, even though that is my favorite Joker. I'd have to think about that, actually. That'd be kind of tough. I feel like picking something that's... I mean, honestly, maybe just Jimbo. Business card might be the least intrusive. I know, I do like how some of these landed very, very well. And, like, I don't have to sit here arguing about a lot of them. Hold on, let me do the rest of these. I do think Steel Joker belongs lower than this, though. Honestly, probably, like, just above Golden Ticket. I'll put 8 Ball at the top of B, but I am not taking it into A tier. I refuse. There we go. That's better. I think Hit the Road is S tier. I think Hit the Road belongs there. That makes sense to me. But it's not the coolest out of all of the upper S tier ones, but it's definitely cooler than Supernova and Dagger. Satellite, I do think Satellite is pretty cool, but it's not the coolest out of these. I actually think Bananas are a little too high, if I'm being honest. I think the highest A tier Joker should be Flower Pot. I think I have Flower Pot and Ice Cream mixed up. I think Flower Pot is cooler than Ice Cream. And I think Ice Cream is cooler than Erosion. I think the colas are cooler than the cola's cooler than the bananas as well, I believe. Okay, I actually think this as well. Hold on. We're cooking a little bit. But bananas are cooler than ice cream. I do agree with Bean that Ancient Joker doesn't look that... Like, it looks weird. The vines are like a weird, icky pink purple color, and then it's... I don't know. It's such a muted palette. Cola's cooler than Erosion? I think I agree with that. I'm starting to realize that Erosion is not as cool as some of these other ones. Like, it is cool, but the problem is when you stack it up. Everything is cooler than Erosion? No. I saw someone with a brainstorm tattoo. That's kind of sick, actually. Justice for Sock. It just is so boring. It belongs in D tier because it's so boring and unoriginal. Honestly, some of these other ones need to be changed around too, but I don't know. We've already spent 3 hours on this. It's never gonna be perfect. Erosion's fall from Grace Arc is crazy. I'm stacking it up against everything else and I'm realizing. All right, what would a bell? Hold on. 5-point bell curve. Is Google gonna know what I mean? 10%, so 15 Jokers should be an S tier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I can't put that many. I think 8 is fair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, there's close to 10% in D tier. There's actually almost as much in D. Wow, B tier is a little too stacked, honestly. Cloud 9 is A? No, I don't think so. You don't need to make it normal distribution? I know, but I'm trying. I almost got a blueprint tattoo. That'd be sick. Triple A getting shafted. Okay, the legendaries fall victim to the same thing as Joker Stencil and Hologram, where like nothing really changes, and so therefore it's super boring. I think Glass Joker actually is a little shafted, though. Satellite and S? No, I don't agree. It's not as cool as Supernova. I see the hand movements, but I'm getting... I think I'm very happy with S tier. S tier is basically perfect. Does Flower Pot move up to S tier? I'm not gonna lie. No, I don't think I can. I think I'm gonna leave Flower Pot where it's at. I thought about it. Throwback should be the best one. I think Castle just clears, unfortunately. Castle's so good. I don't know. I think this tier list is not perfect. Heads this time. I think this tier list is not perfect, but I think we put a decent amount of thought and reasoning into it. There's definitely going to be some lapses and like some contradictions where like I said one thing should go here because of this reason, and then I ranked something else higher or lower for a similar reason, which obviously doesn't make sense. But ranking all 150 of these at the same time is really difficult. I mean, it took us 3 hours. Tier lists are subjective. Well, I'm saying it's not even just a subjectivity thing. It's that like I might be contradicting myself, but I'm having trouble remembering my reasoning for some of these Jokers. Like some of it doesn't make sense the longer I look at it, but I think it's good enough. It's heads, good night. Nice. Good night, Dumbo. All right. I think we're good. F11, I can finally stop the recording. Actually, hold on. Let me F11 and do one more quick scroll through. Here, hold on. Let me even do this.
When do we get every Joker every edition tier list?
Never. Doggo? Okay, well, we're doing Doggo before we do anything else. Gonna lurk now. Come on, Minty. It's your turn. What are you doing? So pitiful. Still working on getting rid of the Halloween treats. Good girl. Chomp. Good girl. Can you just spin?